Cornflake, like Batman, has a plan that if she has to put it in place, she will kill every one of you.
Oh.
This is part of me playing the character, is sitting down here and detailing out in the journal entry section precisely how to kill all of you.
I'm guessing Jackie's just hit him really hard.
Solus is easy. Wait until the stupid bastard binds a soul to a tank. Watch tank's soul break free of Solus's control. Done.
Well, in all
Didn't
honesty,
have to lift a finger.
In all honesty, Solus is turn towards Solus and open up with automatic weapons fire. Quick, simple, and to the point. Because Solus doesn't react that well to bullets.
To be fair, there aren't many that do.
Wheeler Jack is, let him kill himself. It'll be more entertaining that way.
Wow. Wow.
Let's see here.
Not inaccurate, but still.
Let's see here. The murder lolly is go up to the murder lolly and hit it with an axe until it stops moving. Then hit it 5 or 6 more times just to be sure.
Oh wow!
So, what was your plan to kill Xanatov?
I didn't need one. He'd do it himself.
Oh!
The plan to kill Xanatov was to get out the popcorn and not rescue him from his own actions. Xanatov with a freaking what? 20 some odd toughness? Yeah, no, I'm gonna sit over here and watch this shit. I ain't gotta kill anything.
No, I think my toughness was 30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a tank. Do you want to know what my toughness is after my first upgrade?
I hate to think.
51.
Nice.
Do you understand this thing called sound constitution?
No, thing is, I was beelining straight for Slanesh, so yeah.
You can do that. I did that. I still bought 2 ranks of sound constitution.
Yes, sound constitution is your
Fair
friend.
enough. Toughness 34.
You're not a tank. Unless you
Oh,
got
also-
dodge out the ass.
Well, he also used explosives in melee, so, you know.
That is also true.
Well,
You like Cooper?
Wow. Did you just compare me to Cooper?
Yes.
Well, as you put it, you did use explosives in melee.
Except
just
here's
like
the
Cooper.
difference between you and Cooper. Cooper knew when he wouldn't die from his own explosive.
yeah.
Xanatov never killed himself.
No, this is true. Xanatov got wounded, had to be saved, and somebody fumbled.
Yeah.
Xanatov
Also,
had to be carried
Cooper
out
was
twice.
a decent person with it. He only used it in self-defense of his
So
crotch.
who's doing the recap? And the donation goal today is literally help Fiaura pay for the medical bill that I had to shell out for yesterday.
Anyway, I'm gonna drop out and let you guys play, sir. Have a fun session.
Yeah. Oh, who's doing the feedback? Is it force me to do it? Because
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you are the man of the hour, having jacked up a PC.
I think it is your turn. I mean,
I think it is my turn anyway, so yeah, it makes sense.
Actually, I think it's Hetty's turn, but he's dead, so... yeah, your turn.
He got out of having to do recaps. Somebody get his ass back in
Son
here!
of a bitch!
So it is my turn because I killed Hetty.
Ha! No recap for me.
Tourniquet on the neck is never a good idea. Wow.
Right, so shall I get started with the recap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, next time on 5 Idiots Storming Inquisition's Battle Cruiser for some reason. Yeah, we are idiots for this. Let's not beat around the bush. We had an interesting time. We left the Inquisition's office after I recovered Buzz's multi-melter. Sadly, never got to use said multi-melter as it was immediately stolen by a tech priest who then shot me in the face with it. We then kicked the ass of said tech priest with the murder lolly securing the kill. Also, really securing the kill. Cornflake murdered a couple of servitors. Completely defenseless servitors, those poor bastards. Which we then had to get replaced. We then moved on to the chapel, where we fought a pyromancer bitch who, for some reason, would not die to my plasma gun. Xanatov then got set on fire and got really set on fire. Like, holy shit, that was a lot of fire. Managed to get Solus then put him out. Jack then went to help and possibly
help.
He's not in excruciating pain anymore.
When the Alpha Legion cultist goes to help you.
Oh, you know. You don't know what side I'm fucking on.
Just like the Alpha Legion.
Exactly. So
good to see you're doing better.
Technically okay. Yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, we so now we are down one member, but I think we've easily taken out over 1,000 people in return. So I'd still call this a win for us.
Typing one-handed.
Like, even if we all die here, we've killed a couple thousand.
Also wearing a swimsuit.
From the Black Crusade alone, yeah.
Yeah, from the Black Crusade alone, so we're good. I'm trying to find... So, anyone want to add anything else? Other than haha killing Jack Tard.
I think that's an official phrase.
It's now an official thing. The chat made it an official thing.
I mean, would you need to add anything more?
So, I would like to add the following.
Yeah.
So, my left arm is pretty much locked in place, guys. I might move it a little bit, and I might wince a little bit. Just ignore it. I mean, it's inconvenient that I'm having to wear a swimsuit top. Don't judge me. On? Don't judge me. Bra straps go over the stitches.
You don't mind me asking, what happened yesterday?
I fell out of the bed, and the bed frame decided that it wanted to try to murder me.
Ooh, yeah, I got
all jacked up.
Hence why she mentioned hammering her bed frame edges to round.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That was incredibly therapeutic. It was really hard. Like, my right arm hurt from it, but it was incredibly therapeutic just to pound the shit out of a bed frame.
Well, it hurt you, so it deserved it.
I mean, if Sophie was there, we know you'd be pounding the shit out of something else, but sure.
No, there's no way I would be doing that right now with my arm and the condition it's in.
No.
Sleeping last night was interesting because about every 20 to 30 minutes I'd wake up with an ow! Okay, don't lay that way. Turn over.
So lots of exercise.
Well, 7 stitches, dude.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I see a Linzabi and a Xanatov. Or, I mean, a Panzer Zavad. To tell me what's going on.
No, I'm just here listening.
It's things and it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright, well...
Off the top of their head, does anyone know what the power field on a power mold does?
Power field just means when you hit a weapon that doesn't have a power field, it has a 75% chance of shattering that weapon.
Right. Okay, just so I know what it does.
So, they get to parry you once.
And if you connect with them, you get to give them a shocking result.
Hmm.
All right, so you all ready?
Yeah.
All right. As we last immediately left off, Xanatov has died. Yes, Wheeler Jack in suspicious circumstances. Of course, we all conducted the proud tradition of all RPG characters when they die. Hey, I call dibs on that. And now that his body is slowly cooling off, and the flames of battle have literally died in a fire, we join us back in the chapel.
Oh.
So,
Leaving this to
that
you.
was a thing.
Yep. Anyone gonna question Bed Xanatov?
I'd say there's easier ways to kill a man, but I think you just proved me wrong.
I didn't do it on purpose, okay? Just want to point that out there.
Between
You realize
and
we're
the
chaos,
murder
right?
lolly.
How can we actually be sure you didn't do it on purpose?
Between you and the murder lolly, I don't know which one I should ever let touch me with a medikit ever again. I think next time I'll ask for the murder lolly.
Fair enough.
Well, she
Not
is a
arguing with
trained
that.
doctor.
I never claimed I was a doctor. I just am handy with a field kit.
In the sense that if you wish to cease existence, then give me the field kit.
Well, you know, technically a job of a field medic is not to heal people, it's just to make sure they die painlessly.
So, here's an idea. We've killed the Inquisitor, his assassin, his
Yep.
crazy priest lady, who liked to
Yep.
light herself on fire in some form of crude protest. What do you say we go to, like, the jail cells and see who else we can release to cause a bit of havoc?
Makes sense.
I'm not sure the Inquisitor is dead. I think they just teleported away.
Well, either way, we killed the demon host. Well,
But we killed the demon.
we dealt with the demon host, we've dealt with the Magos, we've dealt with the assassin, we've dealt with this bitch. So yeah, I think prison cells just release as many people as we can, and just say, go raise hell on another part of the ship. I don't just leave the ship intact.
Yes, we still have to see, we still have to go confirm the bridge is secured, and secure the battle bridge.
We also got to secure the. We still have one. Yeah, we still have one more acolyte in the medical halls and another one in the transit system. So,
Well, let's go murder some acolytes.
okay.
Let's go to
prison
the-
first. Prison first, raise hell, so they can't track us as easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go make some friends.
Okay, let's go. I'm guessing we've looted everything off. We can use off the corpses, so let's make a move.
So I think kind of at this point, Panacea looks like she starts gagging. And without not too much longer, she kind of coughs up a staff that is longer than she is tall.
Okay. I'm gonna point this out.
What?
There is no kind of cough up a staff that is longer than you are tall. There is freaking as fuck incident
Okay, what the fuck?
involving puking up a staff that's bigger than you are.
So,
Oh yeah. And as she hacks this staff up, you see it's like this 6.5 long staff. It's very gnarled and knobbled wood. It looks kind of black and brackish. Got this little chain dangling from one end, 6 inches, and a little burning sensor ball on the end of it.
Hello.
where did that come from? When did you eat? What?
Uh,
Should we question this?
I think it's a reward from Nurgle. She picks it up and
Did
Fine,
Discord
but-
eat Hitomi?
Little shit. Ever.
Wait.
What?
Does she assume classic anime healer trope pose with "I just want to heal everybody" look on her face?
sure.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 1d5 to use the fate point healing ability. That's all right.
Go for it.
Stares at.
2 more health.
Is
Wow.
going to stare at the murder lolly. Look at everyone else. Look at the murder lolly. Look at everyone else. Look at the murder lolly. That's just normal to all of you?
No, but with the amount of shit we've seen, I'm just beyond questioning it. We got shot out by a giant skeleton knight thing with laser eyes. I would be surprised if anything surprised me anymore.
I feel like I'm allowed to say this. We clearly should have stopped at some point. Let's keep going. Find out what happens.
The point that which we would have stopped was 7 planets back.
You were counting planets?
Yeah.
Dude, we need to get you a hobby.
Is it bad that I keep count by skulls? Which reminds me, she hacks off
Probably
Xanatov's
not.
head and preens it.
Okay, let's keep moving then. So back out this way to head to the prison block.
I was dead serious. She hacks off Xanatov's head and is in the process of preening it while we're walking around.
All right.
By the way, do we want to give Jesse the extra shotgun rounds that we've appropriated? Right.
All right, you're all good to go. Nothing else
Yep.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that everything done.
All right, you go back to the lift. You enter the code for the prison block. It's a long descent down into the bilge of the ship. You can hear the thrumming power of the engineerium just
Stop using this
coursing
arm.
through the walls around you as the lift finally stops and you enter the prison block.
Dux.
Looking at the second room from the right top edge of the map. Big white chamber.
This is a big map. Someone can place their token first because I'm.
Cornflakes got it.
Cornflakes got it. Okay. Cornflake. Ah. Okay, so we're not that far. Not. just waiting for Anastasia. Yes. Oh god, is that Kylo? Oh god. Oh yep, we're doing this now.
We're doing what?
This. Whoa, Kylo Ren. Wait, is that? Oh no, that's not Kylo Ren. Oh no, it's reverse. Yeah, shark face. Well, that was Kylo Ren, but that one scene.
As the lift comes to a stop, the first security door opens, and you see that the main power seems to be off down here. Red emergency lighting is the only lighting in the halls.
Interesting.
Definitely. So, who wants to bet that the prisoners are already out?
Cornflake is nonchalantly walking down the hall, continuing to preen Xanatov's skull.
Okay, Jack will follow her.
As you walk down the hall, you think you can hear the faint sounds of screaming, laughing. Sounds like someone's singing a heavy blues riff.
In a wide room with no curtains, with 3 schmucks.
Okay, which way is that coming from?
You hear someone sing, oh god, better sing Jailhouse Rock.
He's off key too.
You think it's coming from the west as you hit the junction.
Okay.
Looks west. I really don't want to go find this person.
What's the worst that could happen?
I actually know them.
Huh. Wait, both of them?
All of them?
I think she's saying she
south or
recognized.
north, Hitomi.
You hear the singing coming from the north. You
I
hear the
think
laughter and crying coming from the south.
Okay, heading north.
So she recognized the voice.
Continues to preen skull.
Alright. Stop as you
Alright,
get inside.
Dude, this is a very dank tale.
I
Len's
hope
obviously
you
already
feel better
taken
soon,
down on the
Fiaura.
appropriate spot.
How do I do that?
From your
Drag and drop.
Oh, drag and drop.
Over
Gotcha.
one thing.
Yeah, from
Hang
your
on.
journal.
Why is it not
Operating.
giving me my
Hold your name, not your picture.
name? Gotcha. Hold on.
How would I do this?
Ah, there we go.
How do you put on a necklace when you can't reach behind your neck? At
That's,
least with one hand.
so he hears the door opened. At first he goes, coming to throw more inject. Oh. Well, hello, Cornflake. Did you bring me the correct cheese this time?
Give me one very good reason why I'm not adding you to the list of things that need to be preened today.
Because you know that I know things, and I am quite entertaining at times, as you know.
We need more people to help take control of the ship.
I just
And
need
we're
to
already
get,
down a minute.
and I need to get my gear.
You.
Cornflake, you want to introduce us?
No.
Yeah,
I am
she's on it.
I am Owensis Salamankov.
Owen, got it.
and am a devotee of the divine and pure god of Slanesh.
Oh crap! God, a crazy
God.
one. God. Alicia, you've got a friend.
Yeah, I like friends.
But they took my gear and locked it up in one of the storage rooms. And they've been injecting me, and they've been feeding me the most horrid of food. And look how bland this room is. And of course, not a private room unless they want to do psychic experiments. And then I'm stuck with these three poor schlubs.
You're
far
the
at the others.
male that's north of him, just like is groaning and like tossing on the bed, and he's bound up arms and legs and safety binds and just straining against them. The woman with the cybernetic implants in her, you see that she's just like staring up at the ceiling, and she seems to be saying something, but you can't hear any words coming out of her mouth. But the way she's talking, she just must be talking like the Micro Machines man, million words a minute. Then you have the other one, who is, well, whatever Panzer says.
He's Mephisto is basically staring in the ceiling and going, finally rid me of this one. His artistic tastes are bland at best.
I'll have you know, I used to pack houses for my concerts.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're slaughterhouses because everyone kills themselves before the end.
You have to keep in mind, I am sacrificing to Slanesh.
If Slanesh needs your kind of sacrifices, the standards have really gone down with the mistress.
And you wouldn't recognize good quality if it slapped you in the face with a spiked baseball bat. Pedestrian.
Aren't we being dark and edgy?
Come on. Let's get him something to shoot with.
Okay.
Say, chat. Do you need someone to run riot and distraction while you are getting me rid of this so-called artist?
Potentially, although I have to wonder if they booby-trapped the beds too, considering they booby-trapped the medical bay.
If they booby-trapped anything here...
No, they didn't leave us anything we might turn into a weapon against them.
No, I'm more worried about pressure-sensitive beds, where if you get up, the other one detonates.
I wish I would have kicked this one off his bed by now.
Besides, they regularly drag one of us at a time away for their interrogations or their experiments.
So can we keep the two coherent ones and like sacrifice the other two born?
Yeah,
Or
what
just
about these
Nurgle?
two? Are they actually any decent in a fight?
Cornflake, she knows.
Well, my talents do run more along the lines of entertainment and persuasion. But I am good with both my hands at the same time.
God, once I resurrect Bravo and Johnny, we're gonna have
sounds like you're pretty good ambidextrous.
Yes, indeed.
Let's get some. So are they tied to the beds at the minute?
Yes, they are.
And
Anyone got a knife?
Yes,
Blake walks
actually.
over with a sword and hacks the bed apart. Stupid freaking doctors! I hate them all! Except the Myrtle Lolly.
Yay, I have a
He's
friend.
having fun.
oh,
Solus is just gonna
it feels almost
angle
like
one of...
it feels almost like old times, Cornflake.
Don't make me punch you for spite.
Oh, you know I'd enjoy that.
Not
As
where I'm
you're,
gonna punch you.
Hacking the bed apart, you see the man looks over at you, Cornflakes, and he goes, "Free me! I burn! I burn!
Sure thing, Yang.
He's somewhat
Right, he
broken,
does
that
look
one.
very flammable.
Which one? The one on the left or the one on the right?
How about you
Flop
both
roll.
step back? I can really make them burn.
Oh, God. Don't set the fire off in here.
Well,
So
now
yeah,
we-
as Solus is saying that, he's gonna unwrap one of his mechadendrites from around his torso as it's gripping his shoulder, activate the little plasma cutter, and slice right on through the bindings on the other one.
Hmm.
Which,
Roll
Which
for your
other
chance
one?
of success.
I'm afraid their experiments have had some very bad effects on some of my companions.
Yeah, we can always use more cultists. May need them if we ever decide to turn this ship into a demon ship.
Hmm. Interesting idea. I like that.
they tell me which one. The one on the left or right said that.
The one on the left said the thing about burning.
Might turn him into a toaster.
Cornflake frees him from his body.
Oh, God.
Oh, I see you're still collecting heads.
No, she just walks up and chokes him to death.
Oh. Hmm.
And the whole time she just goes, shh, shh, you'll be okay.
All right.
What about-
Now,
I'll get them for what
everyone
they did
stop
to you.
while. Everyone stop while she does that. As you start choking him, you can, like, feel his flesh wriggling under your hands and convulsing and moving like rolling waves. You see his flesh just start to bulge and shift and explode into this mass of mutation.
Choke harder.
Oh, Dave. Ooh, he's a woman.
And you just start squeezing and squeezing, and you see this thing just growing larger and larger in front of you
Don't
and
like-
letting out a roar that scorches fire across the ceiling.
Be corrupted to Tyranid. Neat.
Neat.
Cornflake looks up. Huh. Neat.
Shit, shit, shit.
All right. You all know what's up.
All right, let's roll.
I see she hasn't changed.
Does she ever?
No. Not for all the time I've known her.
Woo.
Now, are we back up to full HP?
You're at whatever you were left last session. Like, no
Okay.
time has passed.
So I'm, well, plus the little healing thing I did, I'm now at 9 wounds.
Whoop, I botched that roll.
In your character sheet, you can go down and just below your stats, I'll have a point where it says, like, initiative, and you can, like, roll that instead, and it'll add you to the turn order.
Ah, gotcha. Ah, gotta click on the. I got a 6. I got Slanesh's divine number.
That's it, Solus. You start to wonder about his, Zinchian alliance.
Hmm.
Alright.
All right, Cornflakes, you just saw this thing mutate into a hulking mass of unstable flesh in front of you as you tried to choke the chicken. What are you up to?
Jesse's not on the turn order, by the way. Again.
I'm gonna ask an honest question. Demon? Or
Xeno.
Xeno?
Neither.
Mutant.
I
I
have no
came
idea.
close to making.
You would, guess
I
that
came
is
close
a
to a
possible
really
one.
good joke, but I decided not to say it.
Bad
It
peanut
was more
gallery.
of a burn, but yeah.
Why do we have a peanut gallery?
I don't know. Why don't we have a peanut gallery?
Yeah, we're in stream, dude.
Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Heard there's peanut.
Oh god, that is a big boy now.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
Cornflake has no idea what it is. It looks angry and breathes fire, apparently.
Oh no, you can recognize it's some kind of chaos spawn, which doesn't really tell you much about it because chaos spawn.
If I can interject, normally for the RPGs, you take them to the private channel.
That's true.
Yeah.
To the recording room, Batman?
To the recording room, Batman!
No.
Recording room achieved. Aren't demons normally on our side?
Normally.
To say a demon on anyone's side is a very... Yeah.
I have demonology that I can roll on my
Is the door large
turn.
enough for it to get through the door?
Are we getting a pet?
It is big enough that it could squeeze through the door, but it wouldn't exactly be an easy thing.
Cornflake nods, takes a move action, points at the door, after you. And holds the rest of her action. Holds her other action.
Okay, Wheeler Jack. You just heard a really loud screeching roar, a gout of flame. You don't really quite have a line of sight on what's going on, although Cornflake just kind of stepped into your line of view and said, after you.
Okay, he's gonna draw his plasma gun. Just take a step, because I'm guessing this is like this is a wall here, where I'm flashing right now.
Yep.
Yep. So he's gonna just take a step there, draw his plasma gun, and get ready for shit to hit the fan. And that's me turn. There's no Overwatch thing I can engage, can I?
No, there is an Overwatch, but it's a full round action, and you moved.
And I moved. Okay, fair enough. So yeah.
All right. Sister Panacea, you just saw a giant mutant appear from someone that Cornflakes was trying to choke. What do you do?
Move to there and shoot at it with the bolt pistol.
All right, throw it.
We could have made a friend.
Could you charm it? I mean, it's a chaos spawn. You're a half demon.
Okay, let me. Do you want me to roll demonology to see if I understand something?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. No.
No.
Well, you know, it's a chaos spawn, and it seems to breathe fire, and it's rapidly mutating.
Yeah, no, it's a chaos spawn. It needs to go by. Okay, so that's a hit.
Right. Throw me damage.
See, that fire discipline class actually paid off.
And because it's within 3 meters, that's going to require a toughness test against toxin.
All right.
No. I should throw damage again because of carrying. And okay, so 13.
Ooh, no problem.
Well, doesn't seem to have stuck with any of your nasty, vile, evil toxins. And you see that the bolt round just kind of smashes into its chest and just like gouges out a little bit as it explodes, and then the flesh starts to heal over.
And it would ignore 1 rank of unnatural toughness.
Yep.
So. If he turned into a spawn, he's basically unworthy, so kill it.
All right. As his turn comes up, you see like the wound, the flesh is just grown right over the bolt hole wound, and it looks practically pristine, as you could call pristine on a mutant, like a chaos spawn. His arms start to just split, and you see like each of them turns into 3 other sets of arms as he starts to hover in the air and moves over there. And he is going to swift attack.
Huh. Guess you didn't take a hint.
So his arms are just flailing around. You see these unnatural razor sharp warp claws just start slashing and tearing into the prisoner on the bed next to you, Cornflake, just gutting him, spraying his wounds all over, entrails flying, and you just hear the chaos spawn shrieking in madness and gouts of flame shooting out of its mouth every time it squawks.
Huh. Well, guess I have to kill you now.
I'm sorry, Panzer, but that was kind of a plan.
Oh, don't be sorry about it. I was wondering how am I gonna die.
It's not the first time he's been made into hamburger.
No, I was more like, I was just like, am I gonna die even as an NPC in the first round?
Didn't take long this time.
Cornflake will use her action.
Alright.
She quick draws her weapons. And then proceeds to beat the living tar out of this thing.
Alright, throw it.
I assume it's immune to fear.
Yep.
Sorry, I have to recall this. +5, +5, yes, that's accurate. +10.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
So Cornflake hits it in the ass. Or what she assumes is an ass.
Oh, I didn't realize Cornflake enjoyed the chicken butt.
She points her short sword at you. You knock it off already!
Alright. As you deliver that axe strike square into its ass, it bites deep, it rends out this huge gouge, and as you wrench your axe free, you see that the gouge starts sprouting all these new little tendrils that are erupting out of it into a mass of new flesh.
I would knock it off, but it seems you already did.
Olinus.
Now,
No,
Fee, do
I
your
have one
weapons
weapon.
have the tearing quality?
No.
Now to see if this works.
They are not chain weapons. They are not power weapons. They are just legacy blades.
Okay.
That's a minor thing.
Ooh, here we go. First, second.
It's a tiny
Psychic
little
power of the
detail.
game.
Ow, fuck.
Fiaura.
Don't move shoulder.
Don't know if that went correctly.
It's because you added a plus to the modifiers. You just would enter the number.
Oh. So let's do that correctly. So first it wants the modifier.
Just press 5.
Let's just press 5.
It always assumes that it's a plus, unless you put a negative.
Oh, yeah.
That is a critical failure and a double 9.
Yes.
How
Your first psychic test is a warp
I don't know.
problem.
We didn't discuss this part of casting.
You went from giggity to warp issue, and how the
Because somebody needs to cover with me the psychic bullshit.
All right. Normally it'd be your willpower plus 5 for your psi for each point of psi rating you have.
Which is, so that's a plus 15.
On top
your
of your
willpower
willpower.
is 15.
No, I have a psi rating of 3, so it's plus 5 per that. Okay, so I have... There, it just says input value modifier, so plus 15 for that. Don't know why it's not doing it. I guess I need to do a proper... Why did... Yeah, what the hell? Power modifier? That's where we're going wrong. 15. Willpower. Focus willpower is 50.
Oh, thank God.
And if you have like a psi focus, that's plus 10, I believe, off the top of my head.
So that's a plus 25. But there's nothing in here to actually put my actual willpower roll in here. So
just to keep it short, if you go like to the main page of your character bio, you can just click on willpower, no roll
Focus
willpower.
power. There's a drop menu. It says focus power, and you scroll down to willpower.
well, first they want the input value. I don't know why.
No, Linzabi, cancel. Look at the power. Do you see where it says focus power and there's a drop down menu?
And I got willpower, yes.
Okay. Now your willpower's been selected.
But when I click on cast, it goes plus 5 per PR in the modifier. That's the first thing you come. It's like a multi-step process to fire a freaking psychic attack.
All right, let me see if I can get this done right.
It'd be so much easier if it was just a simple one-shot deal.
If I remember, Doom Bowl is actually a willpower plus 0 test, so that's probably what they mean by modifier. I'm looking at your sheet and I'm trying to do it right here. All right, so yeah, that broke, which was kind of dumb.
That's what I thought.
You put a plus sign.
Well, because the thing automatically put a plus sign, so I'll try it again.
Let me modify and lock it down. There.
See, that's really still kind of off, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. Just go to player sheet, click like willpower input plus 25 when it asks you for modifier. Well, just 25, not plus 25.
Just 25.
Yeah, just 25, 25. Oh, what the heck? I'm looking at your characteristics and you don't have them actually recorded right.
That would be why it's recording 0. You didn't put your characteristics in.
Because you put like 3 and then the little box is like your unnatural stat if you have it. So you put like 5 willpower with 0 unnatural willpower instead of 50.
I thought the little box was the 50, like the normal.
No, the little box is for a special modifier.
Oh, that's stupid.
If you've been watching the stream, you see that all mine are filled
this
out.
Is one very dank tale. tail.
Oh, thank
No,
you,
I've not
Azelle.
seen the actual stat rollings before.
Okay.
Sorry for everyone who's watching.
Damnable psychers.
Oh,
Technical
New player,
I'll have to
technical issues. It
get down to
happens.
the
We're
floor now,
hammering
because
it
that's
out.
weird. Thing is,
No worries. I mean,
You know, it's like I was
What?
assuming
Video
that
hurts.
this was
Leave
like
me
all
alone.
the other sheets from Fantasy Flight, where the secondary number goes in the little tiny box, kind of, But no, they had to
no
make it
worries.
different.
I mean,
Got a little
if we have
sound
anyone
for
who
ya.
wants to play any of these games, then they're learning with us.
Like me and
42 out of 75. There we go.
There we go. You got it right this time.
And now I got to do the damage for the Doom Bolt. Which, it's not that grand to be the damage.
Well, it's
Oh,
plasma gun damage.
It's 1d10 plus 3.
10-8, so that's nice.
Yeah,
But it's
pen
penny.
is good, and you aim straight at the head, so because it affects the mind. So
And because you got, what's that? 4 degrees of success, so you got 2 hits off of it. You get roll damage twice.
And
What's up,
does
is,
10 energy damage,
from
penetration of 8,
Shoulder
and I do
Road.
that again.
That's getting to go up on the wall for you, Azelle.
There we go.
Putting this
So,
in one hand is kind of hard.
18 total damage with the Doom Bolt.
'Cause the other hand
Okay.
I can't
And it's energy damage.
over my head.
Alright. You see these, everyone sees these purple bolts of warp energy just erupt from Owensis and screams across towards the back of, Chicken Bud as he turns to face Cornflakes and scores these superficial looking blast marks on its flesh.
Toasty.
For its part, it doesn't seem to have noticed that anything even happened to it.
Well, that was absolutely useless.
Still, pen 8. Holy shit.
Oh, and what's
Well-
new? I mean, you're usually mostly useless.
Well, if I had my pistol and sword, it might be better.
You haven't even got the basic parry I taught you down. It's been 1,000 years. What's wrong with you?
I've been learning.
Jack suddenly really feels inadequate being only late 20s. Yep, well, 26. I think I'm the youngest here.
Right, Solus, you just saw the giant mutant monster. You seen Cornflakes puts axe in its ass, and one of the prisoners get utterly eviscerated by it, and psychic bolts of energy flying over your head. What are you up to?
Trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is in the first place.
As a note, Wheeler Jack, Cornflake looks like she was just recruited off the Imperial Guard line 4 days ago if you clean her up.
All right.
Yeah. And Owensis looks 25 years old.
Off your quick glance, you determine that's a type of chaos spawn. It seems to bear resemblance to some of the spawns that are blessed by the Lord of Change himself. Particularly the fire is telling because the ones that spray fire tend to kind of explode.
Lovely.
And I've started moving towards the property locker.
Cornflake, engage at range. The thing will, well, detonate like a melt-a-bomb. A very big melt-a-bomb. Oh, lovely.
Do you mean it explodes?
That's what I just said.
Quick on the uptake, as I recall.
It's a harbinger of, well, not really a harbinger of demon of change. The more you attack it, the more it's going to change. I suggest we run until it figures out what plan it's going to enact.
So time to retreat.
Time to retreat, because that thing's going to detonate if we kill it.
Yeah. Just to say, we've still not got Jesse on the turn order.
I would have also tried to drag Jesse with one of my tentacles.
And at this rate, we can just make it easy and have Jesse just go on Cornflake's turn all the time.
Okay.
Or she can just roll. Be fine with that.
She can just roll.
You don't have to tell Jessie twice, apparently. She just starts booking it.
Fuck it.
Best survival instincts in the party.
Yeah. So...
Alright. Cornflakes. Been informed of the explosive diarrhea of the monster you're about to fight, so what do you do?
Grab Murder Lolly.
Try feeding it the vegetable.
Grab Murder Lolly. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright. As you try to get away, it'll take its free swing.
Sure.
Alright. That's a hit, it scores.
Nope. Gift the Dodge.
It hits.
And it wussed out on its damage.
Ooh.
Something plus 12. It hurts.
But luckily it's only one. Oh, God.
Ping! In the head.
And two, I'm guessing it just does nothing. So you've grabbed Panacea.
No, it did one. Its wounds against Cornflake is whatever the die roll is. Oh, pen 2. Never mind, it did 3.
It did 3. Right.
It's only a flesh wound.
Again, grabs Murder Lolly on the way by.
Yeah.
Right. You're free to go with her, Sister Pansy, unless you want to try to fight her grabbing you.
She'll just let out like a meat and let it happen.
Let it happen. Okay. So my turn.
Yep.
Now that-
You've seen people start booking it out of there and having to check your fire so you don't blast them in the face point blank with plasma.
Yeah. Just checking around me. Are there any like lock the fucking door buttons?
Yes, there are.
Right. I'm gonna attempt attack use.
Shouldn't we wait for the murder lolly to be on the other end?
I'm assuming Murder Lolly's on the other end. Here.
Oh.
Oh, she got dragged. She would be. She just hasn't moved her token yet.
So tech use, I'm guessing.
Please don't break the control. I might be able to fix that.
Yep. Throw tech use.
Tech use. Right there it is.
Or security if you have it. Then you want to do that.
I've got tech use will be back. Tech use, I roll a 17. I got this shit.
So you're trying to lock the...
Yeah, just trying to
Alright.
lock the door. Lock the door.
So you just like punch in the quarantine code and you see the door just slam down and you hear bolts snap into place.
Right. Time to move. I don't get a movement, do I? Because that would be a full action.
Yes, that would be.
Right, okay. So I'm like, right, door's locked. We are leaving.
All right, Sister Panacea, what are you up to?
Dangling.
The stream tip grenade has
Dangling.
been armed. 5 seconds until detonation.
Just saw it was for medical bills. Hope this helps.
You're just gonna
I'm not
continue
wearing
to
necklace,
dangle.
And you see me
Pretty much.
twitching and
Yep.
trying not to move my left arm.
So it's chain dangling with you dangling and the nurgling dangling off of you.
I know this is slightly political, but this is kind of hilarious. How to confirm the streamers in the United States has stream tip goal for paying medical bill.
Oh.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah.
Running?
We're all living in America. America.
And you just hear this colossal slam as the creature flies into the shut door. You can just like feel the walls and the floor shake from the impact.
So, bets on how long that's gonna hold.
Not very. Right.
All right, Lensis, what are you up to?
I know there's a property lockup, and I'm heading straight for it. I mean, at least if I'm correct, it's down here.
Where's here? Down here.
Where it says keep clear. It looks like some sort of utility facility.
That's a theory.
Well,
I think
I
that
need
might-
my gear.
I think that might be. Looks like that might be the garbage. That looks like garbage.
Take me this one.
We
right
got
now.
vented into space.
I
It's
can't
your
actually
fault.
put the necklace on.
Or it could be somewhere down here.
I tried. Then tried on stream.
Mm. You'd be the only one in trouble if we get spaced. Everybody, it's like you and maybe ONS are the only ones not in Void Seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't need to breathe.
That's an idea. Solus, can you vent that room into space?
It had no windows. Otherwise, yes.
Solus,
yes,
can
I
you
could.
vent that room into space?
No,
It had, it had no windows. It had no doors other than the one we just exited. So
See,
I'd like to, but no.
So I'm going to, let's see.
I can probably vent this entire deck, but problem, I don't think a changeling of Zeech needs to breathe.
or needs gravity.
Actually, it's probably going to reverse gravity here in about, by my calculations, 3 or 4 minutes. So you may be walking on the walls here soon, so...
I'm just going nothing but movement. There's nothing I can do weapon-wise. It's locked behind a gate, big door.
What do you
Alright.
mean we're about to reverse gravity? Should I activate the magnetic boots?
so Owenus, as you run along, you hear some screaming and crying coming from the east of you down that branch.
Down which branch?
East.
Well,
Back
this
the
is
way you
east.
came. And then south.
Yeah, east is the direction of the arrow there.
Huh.
All
that
right,
it?
what's Jessie up to with her
So-
excellent survival skills so far?
Hi. This bag of hugs for $5 sold.
As far as minions
better
go, she
soon.
survived the longest, so...
Yeah. Cornflakes AFK for a minute.
Technically, mine wasn't just killed. Mine sacrificed themselves for the greater good of Nurgle. Desan. Actually, my other Nurgling just might be running around somewhere on the ship. I don't know.
It is kind of immune to blight, because it is blight.
I mean, there's basically 3 Nurglings you know of on the ship right now. There's the one you released, there's the one jacked up, and then there's the one you just summoned in your arms.
Yep.
There are probably more by now, because you've set off 2 light grenades. The bridge is actually probably just controlled by Nurglings at the moment.
Is that more or less terrifying of it being controlled by Gretchen?
Well, to be fair, Nurglings are capable enough to operate in Man of Baneblade.
We'll skip Jesse for now anyway, just have her go with Cornflake.
Yeah.
So Zolas, the door just got slammed into. What are you up to?
Gunning like a little bitch.
Not inaccurate.
Remember, kids, a smart man knows when it's time to run like a little bitch. Now is that time.
Well, at least you didn't sing the song.
What song?
Got know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
Know when to walk away and know when to run. Never count your money while you're sitting at the table. Well, I'm enough for counting when the dealing's done.
All right, for now, Wheeler Jack, you just felt that slam into the door next to you. What are you up to?
Don't worry, nothing died.
Right, running around at the speed of sound. Got no way, place to go. Got whatever. Fuck it, running. Yeah, I've got 24 meters to run. That's at least as far as Solus. I'll just get measured from where I was. 24, so I'm about here. Ish. Jack did not skip leg day. Ever.
Cornflake apparently did.
Jack never won anything because he was the strongest. He won things because he could get the fuck out if needed.
All right. Well, Cornflakes, you and got Jesse too.
Oh, that's all good. Good.
And Sister Panacea, what are you up to?
Assuming Cornflake did not drop her.
He's still with Cornflake. Boing, boing, boing. He doesn't boing, boing, boing. Little head bobbing.
Should we, like, I don't know, set
He
traps?
left Jesse behind. We don't need another minion there for the watch.
Should we, like, set a trap behind us?
With what? Would be my question.
You have a bomb?
Nope.
2 of them, actually. Holds up,
Thank
melt
you
a
to the
bomb.
person who dropped a tap. Please give
Wait,
that
do I
person hype.
think
Somebody
I have
go look them up real
demolitions?
quick and give them thank you by name.
Demolitions is tech use.
Oh, it's tech use. Right, so...
James.
Wait, so Xanatov and Panacea could work together to set up a bomb.
Xanatov can't work together on anything.
No. Fuck.
Solus.
Solus.
Sorry.
I mean, it would be entertaining to watch Xanatov's now preened skull do something. That would be hilarious.
Is it bad I thought he was talking to my bolt pistol?
No,
Kind of
that's just your own
preens the
insanity.
mechadendrite?
Okay, so if Panacea tosses Solus a bomb, we could possibly set up something in this section, since we won't need to hopefully go back here.
We could. Yes.
Would it work?
Doubtful.
Right.
Also, are you going to move the minion? Cornflake?
Yep.
Yes, I'm
Yep.
going to move the minion.
With the minion. Not losing another minion.
Should I be
Who, in a hilarious twist of fate, is faster than Cornflake.
Should I make any sort of rolls for trying to get my bearings on where my gear is?
Sure, just throw me intelligence.
Ah,
Okay, need more ice.
and put my initiative back down to 6, please. That was a boo-boo.
Jesus H. Christ. Oh, fuck.
Intelligence.
Well, between all the interrogations, experiments,
My brain's a
being
mess.
black bag, you don't know where it is.
Wow, they messed me up bad.
They fed you pineapple pizza.
Hey, that stuff's good.
I like pineapple.
I'd say heresy, but well, you are.
No.
So.
They injected me with the gravy.
Ham and pineapple is a legitimate pizza. Shut up.
No, it's not. It's fucking heresy.
Oh, Ghost of Xanatov.
I mean, I'll ask Hetty when I need an opinion on tea and crumpets, but pizza is not it. Or fish and chips.
Oh, fish and chips are amazing.
I will
Reach
hug
out.
you,
As
kiss you.
as a
Exactly, not necessarily
as a
in that-
follower of Slanesh, I have to say that ham and pineapple is a good, and I repeat, good pizza topping.
I have to argue. That's one of my
Well, see, here's how we know you're objectively wrong.
Okay,
You said
okay.
two things and
No,
said
no, no,
a
no,
good
no.
topping.
So, I hate to shut you down, Hitomi, but I have to say this. While I can appreciate some people like pineapple on their pizza, those of us who don't, and those of us who do, must unite against our common enemy known as Sweden and assassinate the banana pizza.
Hey. Don't piss off Sweden. We also are the home of the kebab pizza.
Hey, don't forget, Japan is home of the mayo pizza.
Wait, didn't you guys make like a candy corn pizza? I seem to remember seeing something like that.
Oh,
Oh.
the fuck.
Doner
Candy corn
kebab pizza is gorgeous.
I mean,
Oh, Xanatov, you're dead.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's try not to derail. I would say not to derail, but we were off the rails like 5 sessions ago.
yeah.
The rails? We went off the rails, laid new track, and Hitomi's like, fuck, that doesn't even go anywhere. Why are you on that train? And our rails now go in a circle, by God. Just a little circle in the middle of nowhere that doesn't even have a station.
Just as planned.
Oh, this is brilliant. Okay. The monster has it bashed out of the wall yet?
Well, it's slammed into the wall, and you can see like this red glow where it's apparently fire blasted the door, and you start to see it bending and melting.
Oh fuck! We're gonna get chased around.
Oh, Alensis, what are you up to?
Trying to find my gear. I must have my gear.
Yeah. I mean, security office. What would that be?
This is our track now. This is our
Do you
track
have like
now.
a trade voidsman or something, or you might know the layout of standard ship designs, or something you can BS into that?
I will try another int roll to see if I can figure it out from my, what I was doing earlier.
All right, go for it, Lazavi.
Let's see if I get a better number this time. Closer.
Closer.
That's a closer number. Not
What is
quite
he trying to
perfectly.
do? What is he trying to do?
I'm trying to
remember where his gear is.
I'm trying to find my gear.
Well, as you go down there, you start to see the markings, and you make out something that says Warden's office ahead. So you're pretty sure that may or may not be where your weapons are. Probably leaning towards not.
Ah. Well, damn.
That's a good question, Alistar.
This is not
That's
the way I
a
want to
very
go.
good question.
That's pretty much your ideas. You're pretty sure that's not where you want to go. Off chance, but playing the odds, that's not a safe bet.
Well, yeah.
So now we've got this old man just running
But
around.
where's my shit?
It's the Benny Hill running around.
Yeah.
Well, if you help me find my shit, it'll be good.
All right, Jesse, what are you up to?
Jesse moves to this corner and takes aim down yonder hallway under Cornflake's direction.
All right. So, Solus, you hip cat, people are running, people are taking cover. What are you up to?
Having an argument with myself.
I want to hear this argument with yourself. Can you please have this existential crisis out loud?
Baby, sweet baby, I just want a boogity boogity boo in her sweet hoo hoo hoo. Damn it, Bravo, not now. I'm busy. But baby, build me a body, build me a head, build me anything. I'm busy. With what? Nothing important. I'm running for my life against a chaos spawn. How is this new? It's not. So you gonna build me a body or what, baby? Not now. Oh, mama, would you look at... Bravo. No, not now.
Okay then.
Oh, and you'll know it's his armor. He's painted on it.
Is it just bright hawking pink?
It's patterns and such in bright pinks, purples, yellows, and stuff.
So it looks like it came out of the 80s. Gotcha.
It'll have flame patterning. Stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, so you just ran down there, pell-mell, Solus.
Okay, Hetty, that one doesn't even count because that pizza is literally just a pizza with a whole chicken on top of it that's not even baked in.
All right, Cornflakes. You're carrying the murder lolly and are nurdling. What are you up to?
Sets Murder Lolly down. Takes a half a move. Turns around. Pulls out... full auto weapon and points it at the door and aims.
All right. So, Wheeler Jack, seems like at least two people are ready to make their stand here. See your tech priest run off. Saw the crazy psyker that you rescued run off. What are you up to?
Figure this is as good a place as any. Grab out my plasma gun and I'm gonna do the Overwatch thing that you said earlier. That takes a full action.
Alright.
Overwatch.
By the way, spam pizza is an abomination.
Overwatch.
He's still on the goddamn pizza. Pizza's not even that good.
Okay, Sister Panacea, you're on your feet. You've been let go. People seem to be setting up for a fight. What are you up to?
That's because the only good
So, like,
pizza
just
is in
go
America.
over there and get ready to shoot when other people start to shoot.
What the fuck is that?
Alright. And you hear the crash. The door finally buckles under the assault, rends open, and the thing starts coming out.
Oh.
And you get your shot. Throw
Ooh.
your shot.
Any notable modifiers or
It is a +0 ballistic skill test.
+0 ballistic? Just a straight up. So just a ballistic skill test.
Yep, no aiming, no bonus for standard shot, etc. Just straight ballistic
So-
skill.
Ooh, yes! I got 2.
Oh, nice.
Alright, throw me damage, man.
Okay, damage. Yeah. So, standard damage. 13 energy damage. I'm down to less than half of my plasma flasks.
And throw me an extra 1d10 for the 2 you rolled.
Okie dokes.
Just /R space 1d10.
Two. Brings it up to 15 energy damage.
Alright, so you see your plasma burst go sailing past Cornflakes, screams down the hall, you aim true, it smacks it into the shoulder where several of its arms are joined together, and you see it just engulfed in this plasma fire, and it seems that the flesh isn't that hurt. It's singed, it's burning a little, but it's not exactly the giant gaping where the heck my arm just go you might have expected.
Right. So, you know how you joke that Jack might kill himself?
You probably do.
Alright, Olensis, you just heard a door crash and a plasma discharge, and what are you up to?
Still searching this area since I'm already down here anyway, just in case. You never know. He might have taken one of my items.
Or might have a stick.
What do I need to roll?
Throw me the awareness skill.
Awareness.
Fingers crossed you've got more awareness than the rest of us combined.
Which is based on perception. I've got average perception.
Better than me, I've got suckage perception.
65 out of 37? No, I suck. I only have a 34 perception. It is not fantastic.
You find a ham sandwich with just the crust remaining on the table. Looks like someone ate here recently.
But no sign of my gear.
Nope.
Bugger.
Alright, Jesse, you got half action aim saved up. What are you up to?
Oh, and then I'll fly out of here.
She opens fire.
Alright, throw it for me.
Oh, okay, that's good news.
I wonder what these are.
And with a full aim, still whips it.
Whoa.
Not a good. Not a good.
Not her lucky day.
And starts to move to the next point.
She's not been very good with that shotgun overall.
She's kind of got a low ballistic skill. Because that's a full aim action.
Yeah. We'll find something that she's better at once we've got the chance.
Alright, Solus, you heard a crashing door breaking, plasma discharge, a shotgun blast behind you. What are you up to?
Is there anything in this room that looks like weapons lockers or anything else like that? Equipment?
No, he has a servitor that he
No,
really
but you see a sign
plays up
suggesting
that's
the
named
next
Johnny
room
of
is.
Bravo.
The next room down from me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You see
Anything?
that there's a few different evidence lockers in there. None of them are actually locked up because, well, they didn't expect the prisoners to actually get out. Or at least that's what you would guess. It'll be next turn when you can actually examine them, and because kind of full move this turn to get there.
Okay.
Well, besides the armor, there'll be a las pistol and sword. Oh, and a guitar.
All right, cornflakes. You saw it shake off a plasma blast. Saw a shotgun somehow miss something down a hallway. What are you up to?
Spray?
All right, go for it.
And immediately jam.
Oh, roll 20's being mean tonight.
Looks at gun. I hate.
What the hell,
life.
gun?
Oh, that's fun.
Take a move action. That's it.
All right. Wheeler Jack, that thing's still up. Shook
Yep.
off a plasma burst. Saw a gun just snapping. The machine spirit groaned and complained as Cornflakes tried to shoot it. What are you up to?
Hold on. No. Let's rephrase this. The gun looked at Cornflakes. You chose your melee weapons over us, Senpai. Fuck you.
Only one thing for it then. Overcharge. Okay, so if I get a 91 or more on this hit, I'm taking the hit from the weapon.
Yep.
That's the problem with plasma.
Xanatov, I might be joining you.
So I
Are
just
you
want to
telling me
point
I'll have
out.
to roll
I
another
just want to point
character?
out the way you said overcharge was either a car salesman introducing air conditioning to someone for the first time, or someone walking up and going jazz hands to someone else.
What's short range again? Just quickly.
Half your listed range increment.
Right, yeah. So this is short range for the plasma gun. As redonkulous range. Yeah. Standard attack.
Spirit fingers.
I need all the pluses.
Well, at least you don't get cooked.
Yeah, I didn't get cooked, but the thing's now jammed.
Oh, it's not
Did you
jammed.
not
It's just a
aim?
miss.
Oh no, but I need to reload it after doing the overcharge thing.
Yeah, it has to spend a turn recharging regardless.
I've also
I'm going
just
to assume
spent-
you just like melted a piece of the hallway,
Yeah.
and that it's now staring at us with an expression of "that was meant for me."
Dick move.
And you see it just look at Wheeler Jack with just this odd sense in its eyes, this kind of human, not quite human look that you can't quite read.
Okay, so either it wants to eat me, or it's pitying me. I'm not sure which is worse.
And Murder Lolly has yet to try out her new toy from Nurgle.
And Sister Panacea, what are you up to?
Sister Panacea.
Oh,
It's your turn.
Panacea hands the Nurgling a Melt-A-Bomb and says, "Go get it."
Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
Suicide bomber Nurgling. Best Nurgling.
We did Panacea against suicide Nurglings, and why?
Allahu Nurgbar!
We are
Did we just...
ISIS.
Are you Nurgle Al-Qaeda?
Okay, I gotta do this.
So, the Nurgling will get to about here, and then the bomb goes off.
All right. Roll me the damage.
Let me...
She doesn't have to throw the bomb. It's self-guided. Oh my god.
Yes, self-guided bomb. Nurgling's best pet.
Alu Nurgbar!
Aloha snack bar.
No, I actually coined the phrase Allahu Nurgbar.
We here at Satami's Black Crusade game would like to point out that no Nurglings were harmed in the making of the bomb.
Bullshit. We use them for suicide bombers. This
Oh,
is worse
don't
than
worry.
This
They
is
go
worse
back
than
to
me
the...
using suicide dodos. The Nurgling knows what's going on.
And the Nurgling knows he's going to come back later anyway. It's like just a temporary boot back to the warp.
Smart Melta.
Oh, God.
A temporary inconvenience.
31, pen 12. Boom!
Kabooba.
And
Did it explode?
Oh, it exploded. The bomb goes off. The Nurgling is vaporized from the blast. And so is the Chaos Spawn. And as the Chaos Spawn is vaporized, you see another second explosion of bright, vibrant rainbow fire that just equals the intensity of the Melt-A-Bomb and just cores that hallway. There's a massive gaping hole all around where the spawn used to be.
Ah.
Could Solus see that explosion from here?
Probably.
It was just straight down the hall.
Yeah, we just effectively had a nuclear bomb go off that triggered an ultraviolet bomb. If such a thing exists.
I mean, it's only like 70 meters away and it's two very massive explosions. You probably heard the first and turned just to see the second.
Smart Nurgle. Smart bombs.
And for anybody who wondered why we nicknamed Panacea the Murder Lolly, there was your proof.
Yeah. Today we've... You see, Jack accidentally murders a teammate, and it's only like, everyone's, oh, look.
So, what you're saying is, the young child is much more effective and efficient than you are.
Yes.
I'm sure every bloody...
Flies around. By the way, I am flying, if people look. Until I get to that corner, that corridor, that tight little corridor there.
So yeah, if I found anything in here, I would give a signal.
Yeah, you'll find his gear, and throw me a luck test to see what else you find in there.
I call dibs on any additional Melt-A-Bombs.
Hold on. First. Do I find any kind of, like, audio jack or point where I can check the logs or otherwise jack into the system?
Not in here.
Damn. There goes that plan.
I will put my gear on and take my guitar and...
And there's the luck roll for you.
Alright, as you toss one of the lockers, you find a lot of personal effects you wouldn't care for, clothing of low quality, a watch that's broken, and in it, standing out amongst all the garbage, is an 8-inch jade chicken statue.
Is Cornflake going to choke it?
Gonna reach down with one of my mechadendrites, grab it, pull it up out of the heap. I'm gonna throw you into the Eye of Terror just for lols.
So what, we're going on a road trip across half the galaxy?
No, I just need to wait till the Psyker fucks up and opens up a rift, then I'll just throw it in to see what happens.
It might spit it back out at high velocity.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so...
Anything else in here, or is that about it? Just his shit?
That's just all that you find right now.
And obviously the rags that they found the other one in that was being so critical.
And Solus, as you look over the jade chicken statue, you can tell that's actually something that would normally be used for some kind of warp ritual. It's kind of triggers something in your memory, but you're not sure what.
Let's see.
That's why I rolled the D100. I was just checking it for you.
Wow!
Fucked.
Well,
100.
hey guys, I found a spiffy paperweight.
I mean, if we gotta get 100.
Panacea goes up to Cornflake. I need more of these, and holds up her last remaining melt-a-bomb.
Bravo, I'm just gonna stick you in this thing for the time being.
Okay, so regroup, head back to the elevator.
Right, well, I'll give you more melt-a-bombs when we find them.
Okay.
Why don't we focus on clearing out this place first and make sure nothing else is here, like, you know, more retinue, loot.
Well, the next hall over has nothing. They vacated.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I agree with the Zincite.
So, go root through the garbage.
There were some screams from someone.
Alright, you lead the way then, old man.
Oh yeah, as you get over towards where he is now, you can kind of hear the screaming and the sobbing coming from those rooms south of him.
Oh, the solitary cells. I'll let you others go. They have wards against psychic abilities, so those of you not psychic are better suited for opening them up.
Yeah. Okay, so Panacea, get back.
I thought the sobs were coming from this room.
Both.
Oh, both.
So Jack's gonna open protect test.
Tennessee, I can't believe I'm gonna ask this, but can you ready another Nurgling with another bomb? Just in case. Also, firing positions, Cornflake and
yeah, I'm gonna need some
lady I keep grabbing with my tentacles.
Do I have enough time to sub in another Nurgling?
No, this would be something where you have to like sit down for an hour and do this. You know,
so we're going to breach and clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Potentially, yes. We might have a minion in here we can use, or we might have buggered cycle.
Do you guys want to do your deal first and then we do ours, or just?
Let's clear them one at a time.
Okay.
Sure.
That way, if there's another murder chicken, we're all here to focus fire.
Are we just referring to it as a murder chicken now?
Yeah. Well, what else were you gonna call it?
Because I really don't want to call it a murder chicken, because now every single chance that Owen over there gets, he's gonna.
How about a flaming cock?
That
Because it did come from a
doesn't
male,
help
so...
the situation.
I do appreciate the rescue, everybody. But
You're welcome.
shall we double check the doors here, see the rooms, and if it turns out a potential problem, just chuck a grenade in and get rid of it.
Right.
Well, I'm hacking the door. Can I see anything on the other end of the room through the hack?
Hestia
Or
gets
no
ready
cameras?
to. Oh, okay, I'm ready in an action to throw a blight grenade.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
piss.
So you're just like hacking the console and you're seeing if there's like a video feed of the room or something, right?
Before I open the doors, yes.
All right. As you look into the room, you see that it is crawling with dozens, maybe even 100 or more of this thing I'm about to reveal.
Yeah, we're not opening this door. No. Just, no. Can I vent the atmosphere from that room? Like
That
fire suppression venting kind of thing? What is it called? Hadron? No. I have to blow a Hadron Collider through there.
There is a security setting that's meant to subdue the inhabitants of the cell.
Can I set it to lethal levels?
Yes, you could.
I'm setting it to lethal levels, and I'm purging that room of whatever the fuck that is.
I'm
All
beginning
right,
to think
and
this
you see your
Inquisitor.
feet just like the room starts filling with this bright green gas. It's just floor to ceiling, obscuring whatever was in there, and you see things just kind of moving and shuffling and falling over in the gas.
Okay.
They were doing quite a bit of collecting here.
I'm beginning to think this Inquisitor was not exactly Inquisitorish.
Which Omar?
Oh.
Holy fuck,
Yes,
that's a big.
well-
It's a monkey.
All right, well, that's cleared.
That's a
Let's
demon
try here.
Alright.
I really don't want to have another repeat of that.
This one apparently has a better locking system.
Oh, this room. I'm familiar with this room.
Oh, Solus, throw me a willpower test. As you start to access the locking system, you just hear this voice that seems to be screaming in your ears, and it's incredibly loud, like almost painful, but not quite, screaming, "We can see you!"
That means that the wards have probably failed.
How are you talking in my head? I'm immune to psychic. The fuck? Wait,
You're
did they
immune to
possess the machine
mind-altering
spirit?
psychic. Is what the machine says. It's like you're immune to mind-altering effects. It's not mind-altering effects. It's just
Well, that one could try to attempt to take over as the leader.
So you're saying Cornflake has a challenger?
If she's in charge of this group, then yes, she has a challenger in that one.
And which one is that?
Do I get any visual through the cameras, or have they destroyed the cameras in there?
All right. As you look through the cameras, you see a massive horde of screaming, gibbering lunatics that are bowing before their demagogue.
What the fuck?
That's a
Panacea, light grenade.
Light grenade!
Every time
Mate.
she says that, she's way too excited about it.
Everyone else, suppressive fire.
Copy that. I'm readying my last gun for it. I'm not.
My pistol is ready.
Cornflake, ready, suppressive fire, please.
Cornflake attempts to clear the jam.
I can clear it if I'll give you a
Oh,
pass.
we're good.
You
Alright,
don't need technical knack. Okay.
Suppressive fire, you say?
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw your initiatives.
Oh wait. Oh.
It's too
I keep rolling sixes.
9.
I wonder why that is.
9. Sorry, that was terrible of me.
Oh, I got a power number.
Alright, and we got Jesse on the list too.
Oh, why did that hurt? What the fuck? Working on it. Corn Jesse's a 3. Or an 8.
The number of corn.
So we got our initiative. Sister Panacea, you're up first.
Hold action for Solus to open the door.
Alright.
Hold
Owen?
action to fire pistol.
Also, throw me a willpower test, Owensis.
Oh,
And
willpower
an
test.
iSense check.
A Cynician's check.
Yep, both of those.
Okay, so I actually do have a button for that. Okay, good. So, based on my perception, 22 out of 37 for the Cynicians. And you want me to do a willpower check?
Yep.
Ooh. Weird rolls.
You can detect their power just kind of like surging through the door, and it feels really strained, like it's coming through some slight crack in the foundation. And a little voice just whispers in your mind, says, "You're one of us, brother. Join the chorus, brother. We miss you, brother."
Start slowly moving towards the door.
Alright. Cornflake, what are you up to?
Well, Sola said suppressive fire. Cornflake grins. And attempts to scream blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, and what comes out instead is milk for the cornflakes, frosting for the bowl throne. This is full auto.
Door's not open yet.
Oh, door's not open?
Oh, the door's not open yet.
I thought the door was open.
Yeah.
There's this guy called Ricochet that might get involved.
Yeah, it's a fun guy to hang out with.
Okay.
Wheeler Jack. You waiting too?
I'm gonna hold my action until that door opens.
I presume the same for Jesse, unless you want her to just like run over and slap the button right now.
I want the tech priest to do the button pushing.
He just pushes all your buttons, doesn't he? Alright, Solus. Gonna hit that button.
Can I rig it so that the doors open, and as the grenade passes through, they close after the grenade?
Yeah, you can try that. And with that
That's
amount,
like
yeah, I'd
5
like to do
degrees
that.
of success.
Yeah, 6 degrees of success. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, so I rig it so as it detects the grenade pass through the doors are just going to shut. The suppressor fire is going to go through in that brief instant, hopefully keeping them back.
Yeah. So as he does that, Sister Panacea's grenade goes through and my thingy goes, and my attack goes through.
Suppressive fire!
Alright,
Yeah.
let's throw it.
Let's roll this.
Start with Sister Panacea since she was first in the order.
Right.
Light grenade, baby. Light grenade.
Okay.
Alright, and your blight grenade's what, blast 3 or...
I'm looking it up here.
Below
No,
10.
she's cursed
Blast
every time she wants to
6.
shout. Blood for the
Alright.
Blood God Skulls for the Skull Throne. That's what comes out instead.
D10.
So you just see, like, about a dozen of the people just fall over dead, and they're just get trampled by the swarm as they try to get up and get to arms.
And it's Toxic 6. And and it ignores armor unless environmentally sealed. And it remains in effect for D10 rounds. So so 3 rounds. Anybody that's enters the area. Anyone entering the blast area takes D10 rounds with the toxic quality.
Alright.
So,
Alright, Olensis, did you have any sort of ready to action for it?
I'm a little bit away right now, so I gotta hold on anything I was gonna shoot. But
Alright.
you've got me under that little, unless that got broken.
And that's up to you what you do with it.
Okay, hang on, I'll be back in a moment.
Alright.
Or just pass me
now-
for the time being.
Let's go to Cornflake. Cornflake, your suppressive fire!
You hit.
Scores 2 hits. The level
And
of
you
frustration.
see several of the gibbering, insane psychers go down to the fire as a hail of bullets rips through them. Wheeler Jack, what did you have saved up for him?
Again, I'm gonna just Hit him with my last gun. Under 10 is point blank, yes?
Under 10 is short range. Point blank is 3 meters or closer.
I'm getting yawning my jaw. Pull it.
Under...
Really?
I'm
Anybody?
going to do semi-auto. Any modifiers?
You get a plus 20 for the size of the
Guess
horde.
that would do it.
Woo! So that's...
Alright, throw me damage.
I got 2, yes? Oh no, 3. Because it's rated fire single, then 3, yes?
Yeah, you did semi-auto. You got 5 degrees of success with 3 hits.
Yes. So there we go. 10, 11, 9.
And you see several more get lanced down by bright beams of lasgun fire.
Hey, actually did something for once and not just piddle uselessly off the target.
And what was Jesse gonna do, if anything?
Never slow.
Jesse's been instructed to open up with the shotgun, so Jesse's gonna spray shotgun shells in.
Alright, go for it.
And the shotgun jams.
Oh, that poor girl.
99% chance to hit at this range with a scatter weapon. Jam.
The zombie's back.
Alright, Linzabi, what are you up to with your chance to do something to the horde? Or for the horde?
Oh, they want me to join, but I will attempt to see if I can break that grip. Okay. Willpower.
Ah, you put that plus in again.
Ah, the plus. Why does it do that? There. I am under control again.
Can you hear the voices too? No, you cannot.
I've blocked them out. Why not just use the security gas and kill them where they sit?
Because we can convert them into Nerdling.
They're a chorus. They're too powerful as a group like that.
Just succumb to... fair enough.
They just were inside my head. I don't like it. Kill them. Kill them all.
It's kind of the plan.
So why are we doing it the hard way? Just use the security system. Poison them. All of them.
There's a security system.
Yes, in case one of us were to be too powerful for the hexagrammic wards. They'd murder us.
Yeah, I'm gonna vent the oxygen.
Well, that'll be your next turn, maybe, with the timing on the door that you did. Alright. Now it is the turn of the Screaming Psychic Chorus. And they are going to cast, of course.
Uh-oh.
Fighting our way through a ship against a screaming psychic chorus.
Hi, hi, hi! This bag of hugs for $5
Thank you.
is hold.
Oh, thank you. Mm.
The numbers were
Yeah, sorry, I have
bothering
to
me.
look up the numbers because, of course, everything's in different places.
Yes. Oh, Raphael, there are inquisitors who follow the letters of the law, and then there are the radicals who do crazy experimentation against the rules. The Inquisition doesn't look too kindly upon radical inquisitors.
All right. Well, they successfully manifest their power, and we got Sister Panacea. Do you have a dodge?
Dodge, free dodge!
Huh.
Ooh! Sister Panacea didn't do such a good dodge. Like a
Okay,
ninja.
Roll20, on my screen, the virtual dice are showing 001, but you're saying 21. Uh-huh.
That's still good.
All right. So, Wheeler Jack and Owensis, do you have a dodge as well?
Yes, I actually deliberately took dodge.
If you want to use it, go ahead, because
I'm not standing in the way for any psychic bolts. Are you kidding me?
oh no, this is less of a psychic bolt as there's a telekinetic surge that just reaches through the space past the doors, slams into Sister Panacea, and sends her flying backwards 8 meters straight.
Oh no, I'm getting hit by the flying.
38 out of 46. I dodged. Oh, Wheeler Jack on the other hand.
So I'm getting slapped. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I will hug you, kiss you,
Painful.
and slap you. Not necessarily in that order.
Thank you, Xanatov.
Because I can.
Alright, so you took 7 damage from being slammed
reads
into
the
by
same
Sister
forward as it
Panacea.
does
Wheeler
backwards.
Jack, get your armor and toughness, of course.
So I take 7 damage.
Yeah, minus whatever your armor and toughness are.
Yeah, that's nothing. Actually.
Then we get our psychic phenomena from this push.
Do I take any damage?
You took 16 pen 2 damage.
So do I get knocked back
Okay.
this year? Because I literally get. You get.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna spend an Anthony point to regain HP. Just
Alright. I'm just rolling for my phenomena. Which means we get the fun of Perils of the Warp.
Oh, goody.
The perils. Ooh, 31.
Ooh. Chronological incontinence. Time warps around the psyker. He winks out of existence and reappears in 1d10 rounds. In the exact location. He suffers 1 point of permanent toughness and intelligence damage as his body rebels against experience and gains 1d5 character points.
Let's do the time warp again.
So you just see them blink out of existence.
Lovely.
Well, that sucks.
And with that blinking out of existence, how about we take like a 5-10 minute break?
Okay.
If everyone wants to continue on. I'm sure people want to continue on, but yeah, just a little break.
okay, I'm good with that.
I need a minute to kind of pep up a little bit. I'm feeling the fatigue from blood loss.
Alright, so say we get back at a 1/4 past.
Okay. So tell me, would that allow me to understand that this is probably they'll be popping back in the same spot?
Yeah, I'm going to assign Nicene's check for that.
Oh, okay. I did Forbidden Lore Warp. Got a 20 out of 42.
Yeah,
I mean, like...
So we're taking a break for a minute.
Yeah, we're taking a break,
Yep.
so no big worries about that.
Not so good on the Cynicians, but the Forbidden Lore was definitely good. Boop.
I hope all you in stream chat there are having fun with the session. Shenanigans going on.
There's lots of shenanigans.
The heresy of Hawaiian pizza.
Well, you know, the funny part, Hindomi, is the European pizza imagery. It's like, but it's not the same as American pizza.
Oh, you mean we don't just stuff everything on it? Yeah.
No, it's also...
You mean we don't have that heresy called the Chicago deep dish pizza?
That also, the barometric pressure in the New York area makes for the superior pizza of all pizzas in America.
Oh.
And then there's the heresy of Japan with mayonnaise on pizza.
You know, like cow tongue corn mayonnaise pizza.
I mean, that's not as big of a heresy as I can imagine, in all honesty.
Yeah. But I've been to Europe in the past, and I've had some things that were called pizza that were not pizza.
Well,
I'm sorry. When you use pastry dough for your pizza dough, and you use cheddar cheese instead of mozzarella cheese,
well, then
you
it's
don't
just...
have any. Then you don't have tomato sauce on, and you just throw chunks of other stuff on top. Yeah, that's something entirely. That's more of a flat pastry to eat with a knife and a fork. That's how I had to eat it.
I mean, you know what I've been making here? I call it knäcke pizza. It's I take the Swedish flatbread, like the super flat, super crunchy bread, and you just basically pile pizza toppings on top of that and just shove it in the oven for 20 minutes and you're done.
Okay, still not pizza. You can call it pizza, but it ain't pizza.
Hey, I've seen what some of you people there call pizza. Looks more like
but Hetty shared a pizza
looks
that
more,
has spam
looks
chunks
more
on
like
it.
a quiche than a pizza.
I'm back.
Look, I don't eat. I'm not from Chicago. I don't eat deep dish. What the fuck?
What?
Bananas on a pizza? That's just so fucked up.
Oh, you know one. You know one of
doesn't
the.
look quite right.
You know one of the things in Sweden I still can't get used to. Every time you order a pizza, you get a salad with it, like a small cabbage, shredded cabbage with vinegar salad.
Well, that's not food. That's what food eats.
To be honest, like if you do cabbage salad well, it's actually pretty good. Like I had a really good friend of mine who was in a hospital. He ended up needing a kidney transplant. And he was like, the only decent piece of food in the hospital was basically, he was like, they have the best cabbage kind of like salad of all the places I've eaten in the city.
Yeah. Sadly, I cannot eat much vitamin K rich foods anymore.
Why is that? I thought the vitamin K was a problem when you get too little of it, or too much, which was it?
I tend to hold it really much, so I get blood clotting.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's...
So I had to lower my intake of such things, and then I had to go and start taking aspirin every day.
Or we hook you up to someone who has vitamin K deficiency, but is kind of matching you in terms of a blood group, and you two form a healthy person regarding that specific thing. I think my plan makes more sense. They don't need vitamins. They don't need vitamin K supplements, and you know, we find you someone nicer to rejuvenate you. Damn it, Lenzabi, I'll keep you fucking alive. I don't care.
Pardon me.
Well,
In Bronzell, you missed psychic shenanigans. You missed creatures that made people nope out.
You missed everything, basically. There's no point in anything anymore.
I don't know if you missed the Aloha snack bar.
You mean the Allahu Nugbar?
Hello, Nickel Bar.
Allahu Nurkbar. Because you're saying it fast, so it's going to be short and brief.
Oh, poor doggo.
Yeah.
Oh, sad little doggo. Man. Yes. Never heard of a psychic chorus.
Well, we're done with the psych. Well, we killed the psych. We got them to go away a little while. They'll be back, sadly.
For all you know, the warp ate them and they're not coming back.
Yeah. Well. You know, yeah, I do. Yeah, it's amazing what even just a normal New York restaurant for the pizza. Yeah, they make gigantic pies. I mean, like one slice is huge. But
all right, I'm back. Sorry.
But that's a good image.
I had to just take a minute and stand up and walk around and.
No problem.
Feel like a person.
No.
Yeah. There's no like home remedies away from the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe fine. Motor
Standing
session.
up, walking, circulation.
Yeah.
Get people up, stretch their legs, get the circulation going.
Yeah, and it took twice as long as normal, but I did make some coffee.
But yeah, I can never have just plain cheese pizza when I visit a pizzeria. I'll get mushrooms on it or something, and then 2 slices and a Coke.
Okay, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
So as we left off, Cake's reading the security feed. You can see that whatever they did just caused them to completely blink out of existence.
Yeah, that's a bit odd, but well, warp. Psycho.
Is Panacea still on top of me at this point?
Probably.
Right.
She hasn't said she got up yet or anything. Suck your squishy Nurgle love and hugs. Hey, it's not a session unless Wheeler Jack is embracing someone that.
But he's embracing the underage murder lolly.
Owen, are you sure your equipment is this way?
He's got his equipment.
I've got my equipment already. He's wearing a really gaudily painted multicolor power armor.
Why does everyone have power armor?
I don't have power armor.
Well, I'm not built like a tank, so I must wear one.
Looks at Wheeler Jack. You don't count as anyone.
Oh.
I'd say something, but
that
pound chest or not bit.
I'm gonna
inside, so.
try a medicate test to regain some wounds on myself.
Good.
I thought you were about to say
burn.
you were going to try a medicate test to heal that bird.
Wow. No, actually, Cornflake, I am impressed. That's the best burn I've heard from you in ages. I apparently did rub off on you somewhat.
Look, some big dude in power armor with a massive claw and like 5 guns on his hand knocked on my door and said I had to go out and murder stuff.
Aha.
He had a whole retinue with him too. It was like he was scared of me or something.
Well, you are scary. That's why the last time I had to tie you down. Did I say that in my outside voice?
I will put one through a testicle.
Okay, so trash compactor. Are we not going rooting around in the garbage? Fuck it, I'm going to make my way to the trash compactor.
You know what? Tell you what, you can look through the camera on that one, see if anything's nasty is inside.
Not even going to argue with it. Is the door open, Hitomi, or...?
Coffee without milk,
The
creamer.
door's closed.
Harsh.
Door's closed, okay. Control panel, I guess, is here. Just going to do a quick check of is the room pressurized?
Yes, the room is pressurized.
Pressurized, no inferno thing going off or
No, nothing like that.
nothing like that, just normal room. Okay, hit the button to open the door. Tech use.
Yeah, you don't even need it. Just hit the button.
Okay. Head into the room, start rummaging around.
All right. As you get in the room, you see that it looks like some of the failures had been disposed in there. Corpses piled up that look quite unnatural in that they are leaking fluids that are not exactly normal human fluids.
So tamer than the normal chaos ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just roll a straight D100 for anything to loot.
Yep.
Actually, having Cuban coffee, it still is quite harsh without creamer.
Ooh. All right. Now, also throw me a toughness test.
Okie dokes. Rate up toughness. Oh. Oop. Oh dear.
So let's see. Garbage compaction area. Wheeler Jack is in bad shape, and wow.
And Wheeler Jack just kind of digging around through, mutated, experimented, who knows what in the name of the Holy Throne happened to them bodies. As he digs through, he does find that one had something that was sticking in its guts, and the handle is just barely sticking out, and as you reach in and you pull it out, see what seems to be a flintlock pistol, although it has a weird organic flesh look to its barrel.
I swear, you and the murder lolly find the most interesting things.
Hey, murder lolly, catch. I toss her the pistol.
We're gonna check on that first. Just hold on. I have to pull up the data.
Jack's got
Data loading.
Oh, what a lovely new aroma you bunch have found. Wonder if we could bottle it and sell it on the open market.
Of course, this is the time where something decides to lock up and I have to look something up.
Roll 20 is treating the players. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
When is the roll 20 not kicking us straight in the bollocks?
Well, that's normal roll 20.
Yeah, the session that you took on the Inquisitor, you guys were just rolling like beasts, and I couldn't roll like garbage.
You say that,
Yep.
but half of our first round shooting either A, did nothing, or B, miss.
The only thing that she literally did correctly was push Xanatov down a hole that you guys made in the floor, so...
Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching shenanigans.
Yep. Ta-da. Sorry, just having to chase down information because it's not where I thought it would be. All right, so you're gonna have to throw me a willpower test as you grab that weapon.
Okay. Willpower. Hey. Failed by 1 degree.
Throw it again, Dread God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, succeeded that time. 9.
All right, you managed to attain mastery over the weapon. You are not getting possessed.
Okay. Oh, it's oh.
Yes.
It's those weapons.
It's one of those things.
Ooh.
All right, now for our little sister Panacea. As you're rifling through the bodies, you find a combat shotgun that's loaded with glitter shells.
Is this new pistol Smackerface's hand cannon Mark II?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Shut
His
up,
was
Ghost,
rusty.
Xanatov.
He's haunting.
He's haunting, yes.
He's haunting.
He's haunting me. That means to...
It's what you get for having killed him.
Panacea takes that shotgun, steps up to Jesse and goes, "Here, maybe this one will work better."
Poor Jesse.
Well, her shotgun wasn't doing much at all.
True enough. Yeah, you use assaults for the assault shotgun now, the core rulebook for it. And the glitter shells are in Tomb of Excess.
Imagine this Inquisitor's probably throwing these things away because they're of no use to him.
Not a very bright Inquisitor then, is he?
No. No, indeed. After all, he thought he had me.
By the way.
Had he played his cards right, he could have. But not in the way he was doing as you found me.
Right, anyone else want to risk puking shit death disease to loot the bodies, or?
Well, I'm wearing my power armor helmet, so I could probably get away with it.
Cornflake's helmet is sealed, so...
Yeah.
I don't breathe.
Yes. He'd be no fun.
Take an examination of the bodies.
Alright, throw me at D100. See what you get for loot.
Just D100 rolls?
Yep, just a D100.
Okay.
Cornflake will stop Jessie from assisting, but she'll tell her to stand outside. And calmly explain it's not because she doesn't want to give her something, it's because she doesn't want her to turn into points at the murder lolly.
It'd be fun if I find something.
I'm a negative example.
No, you're just an example. She doesn't want to lose you to... No, she doesn't want to lose her friend to Nurgle.
Also, let's face it.
Alright, Cornflakes and Solus, you both end up finding 3 frag grenades and 2 smoke grenades. Separately for you. And 1 zombie. Oddly tucked away in a little corner under a body, you see this like little box. It looks like a fairly nice, pristine little box that, you know, noble might have kept their clothes in. As you open the box, there's a really fine regal, like blue, and it has like gold embroidery and brocade dress in it.
Interesting. Well, considering he can use that to bribe his way into some things, he will park that away.
Alright. So, you've all gone diving through puking shit, death, disease, corpses. Wheeler Jack, of course, has his usual luck, and what are you all up to now that you've completely desecrated the dead?
Yeah, they weren't using.
So nothing immediately useful for combat for me. Oh well. Social stuff.
I think we're back to our original plan of going to hunt down the remaining members of the retinue.
Be right back, guys.
Right.
Ah, the retinue. Yes, I have some points to pick with them.
Which
Just
one?
some points?
Gun points, knife points, needle points.
Pressure points.
Hypodermic points. Oh, especially hypodermic points.
Okay, so do you have anything we can use to fight these guys? We've already killed the Magos, the Psyker, Flaming Psyker. We fought her and her demon host, and we've killed her assassin, I'm guessing. Guy with...
Wow. If I can drop down amongst them closely, I have an area of effect I want to try upon them. See if I can change them.
Okay.
You see his gossamer wings flutter.
And as they give you the loose description of the team, you recognize one that they haven't accounted for. The one that you know by the name Maria, who has been your constant little torturer, experimenter, etc. The one you best know out of the group.
I must desecrate that one in all the ways of desecration that I can. She oversaw my torture.
What Was she?
She's probably the one that's still on the medica deck.
Or are we gonna have to watch her rape?
Probably.
I mean, I brought
Oh.
popcorn.
Yes. If you want to watch. Don't get jealous, Corn.
I would know there was no force on heaven, earth, or hell that would make me jealous of you ever again.
What if he controlled a Titan?
Ooh.
Ah, but she was jealous of him before.
Easy mo.
She murdered. Did you know that when some other women got between me and Cornflakes way back then, she took their heads in fits of jealous rage?
Wait, were those the Sisters of Battle you told us about?
What Sisters of Battle?
No, these were not Sisters of Battle. They were just other females. And one boy. She took their heads. But that's all in the past. We're no longer an item.
Cornflake pulls out a small jewel and holds it up and looks at it. Yes, and I have one of your balls from when we separated.
Oh, look! You do care! You actually turned it into a gem!
It's a trophy.
By the way, it's the reason why you have to be tied down anymore.
I hate you so much.
Okay.
Blows her a kiss.
To see where
I know.
Shall we get a move on? This ship's not going to take over itself.
Woo!
Yeah,
Flying.
yeah.
Flying on fabulous gossamer wings.
Why couldn't the goddamn murdered chicken choke him out?
Way too fast.
I'm on gossamer wings that look like the ones Rarity had.
Alright, that's the rest of the team. Boss pass here. We're moving back to the elevator.
I'll wait. Catch up now.
That's up to you where you want to go.
I say head back to the elevator and continue on our way.
No, Cornflake stops and heads down this hallway just to make sure.
Wait, that hall? Oh, to the warden's office.
Already been there, dears.
If you're sure.
You know, if you want to double check and see if you find anything useful,
Trust you.
it's
as
the
far as I can
wardens.
throw you.
Yeah, let's get this ship taken over.
Can't believe we're taking over a ship.
We're taking over a battlecruiser with 5 guys.
Tell me, did you ever specify what class of battlecruiser this is?
No, it's not.
No, I did not.
Only that it's a battlecruiser of some kind. I'm sure we'll find out if or when we either die or actually take it over. It's dinner room. That's nothing going to be in there. But food.
Leftover food.
There might be leftover muffins.
Okay, so where are we going? What are we doing?
Are you invoking the Muffin Man, Wheeler Jack?
No.
If he doesn't, I will.
No. No.
All must know of the Muffin Man.
Shut up. Agreed not to talk about it.
1 second, guys. Oh, okay, we're good. A friend of mine was called to see about grocery store stuff.
Alright, okay.
I got a friendo who's agreed to go to the grocery store for me.
Aw,
Sweet.
Awesome.
that's good.
But yeah.
So, what are you all up to? As there seems to be some sort of division going on. You can divide if you want.
I thought we were leaving, but
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we should probably look on the rest of the floor for the warden. So there's 3 more. There's a dining hall. There's
Okay.
what looks like a
Okay.
barracks, and then there's an office area that need to be checked over.
Okay, I can agree with that logic.
Okay.
This looks like the cleaning room, the bathroom.
Right.
Fantasy just immediately runs this way, randomly.
So
Does she say we?
Whee!
Watch
Wheeler
yourself,
Jack,
roll
what do you
awareness
want to
in case?
I'm gonna roll awareness for the dining room just to see if there's anything particularly not dining room related in there.
Alright, go for it.
Nothing.
You're just like looking around and you're absently opening doors, and as you flip one open, you notice that on the inside of it, like scrawled in what you kind of hope is at least blood, there's someone that says, "Do you know the Muffin Man?"
Close the fucking door.
Did someone just ask if you knew the Muffin Man?
No.
You mean the what? The Muffin Man on such and such Mulberry Lane?
If you didn't answer yes, then we have a problem.
Nobody asked me if I knew the Muffin Man.
Stares at Jack.
Nobody asked me.
Then goes back to
No.
covering the murder lolly.
Alright, Sister Panacea, what are you up to?
I run up here and I open the door.
Alright, throw me an awareness test.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
You think that you can hear a soft sobbing noise coming from the cell that's near you.
Ooh. Yeah, no. She goes, open door.
And when you open the door, you just see this woman that's like curled up on the bed, arms around her legs, hugging him close to her chest. And she's just like sitting there, head bowed down, looks like an absolute mess, like she's been crying for hours at least.
Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you want to hear about our Lord and Savior Papa Nurgle?
And you hear her just let out this sharp little like screech of fear, and she clings tighter, and you see her just visibly shaking all over.
Sounds like the little one has found someone.
Sing close.
Cornflake, you want to take down that aisle? Think me and the... Never mind.
I must see if it's Maria.
I'm just gonna try a charm test to convince her to accept the love of Papa Nurgle.
Okay. Oh. All right, so give me your Nurgle pitch.
No, you want to accept the love of Papa Nurgle. See, Papa Nurgle will lead to the end of all disease and pain and suffering. He loves us all and blesses us with his gifts.
You see her kind of like raise her head a little, and you see her like sniff, and some like snot goes back up her nose, and you just see these giant red puffy eyes looking up at you, and they're watering. They have that just that gleam of hope, and goes, the end of pain.
Yeah. You only need to accept him, and he will lead an end to your pain and suffering.
Must see.
Except him, who, him? I don't know him. I will. I just please make it stop.
Yay!
Who have we found?
You do not recognize her.
Oh. Not Maria. Someone else.
Right, so Solus, what are you doing over there?
Heading up the corridor here. Trying to see what's in this room.
See, it seems to be like some sort of break room or maybe an office space. You see a few data slates laying around. Recaf machine that's looked like it's seen quite a few years of service. Half pot of was now very cold recaf.
No one's here.
No one's in there.
I'm going to try and review the data slates. Although if any of them say, do you know the Muffin Man, I'm just going to shoot him with my las rifle.
Alright, throw me an inquiry test.
Let's see if there's anybody home here.
An inquiry? For fellowship?
You can use your intelligence instead of your fellowship for it. You're just flipping through it. You see that apparently this place was abandoned a few hours ago. Reports to evacuate and secure the prisoners and leave them to their fate.
So we've got a warden to worry about somewhere on the ship.
He's probably abandoned ship.
Quite possibly.
Panacea will just tell her what she needs to do to eventually earn her place in Papa Nurgle's garden. And
with a pistol in one hand, finger on the door button on the other, Owensis is going to simply go, knock, knock, anybody home? And open the door.
As you open, you see the cell that you stayed in while you were here earlier. You can recognize the way you left it as you were dragged off to the little bay to be experimented on.
Okay. Boring. Anybody home?
Nope. Nobody.
You open that one. It looks like it's what you would guess is the place where your fellow Slaneshite was staying while he was here. And there's lots of markings on the room about, the bad taste in music from his neighbor.
Of course, Chaco. Why, Chaco? Why you?
Oh well. The bad critic is no longer with us. He's Hamburger. I'll check these, whatever these are.
You see they're just the supplies that you've been taking care of with while you're here. Prison duds, some ration packs that from experience are worth dying instead of eating.
Yes. Like eating ashes and dust. Oh well, I'm all done here. I'm getting bored.
Nothing in Cantina, as expected.
So you're lying then, right, Wheeler Jack?
Shut up. Canteen, there's nothing in there.
Hmm.
You roll your deceive test to convince him that you saw nothing.
Deceive. No, fuck, I do not have that trained. I am terrible at lying. Yeah.
Well, not like they'd notice unless they pass the scrutiny test.
Anyone?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I mean, she knows full well that if you actually fucked up, it'll just come back and bite you in the ass later.
Alright, so Sister Pansy is your...
He'd be screaming, "Oh, help me, oh god."
As you're talking to this girl, you recognize that she's basically eating out of your hand. Whatever happened to her, she was broken long ago, and she's just absorbing everything you say like a sponge.
Okay.
I think your medical person has found a little friend for herself.
Oh god, don't give this one a melter bomb. We draw the line at nurgling suicide bombers. Not actual suicide bombers. We have standards.
Hang on, we have lines?
Chaos, you don't have standards.
Oh, I do need to ask, do we need to run like hell, or did you stop them from activating self-destruction?
Oh no, we took care of that. Bridge is fucked, and the auxiliary bridge is also missing a Magos.
Good.
Like I said, we've been knocking down.
And we got. Did we get combat servitors to cover the bridge?
Yep,
I think we.
You got some down in auxiliary control.
Yeah.
And the bridge is currently infested with the blight grenade.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it's not got the blight grenade, it's got nurglings. No one's going to want to enter with nurglings.
Well, they do go through quite a lot to accomplish missions.
True, but they killed us, so it'll be fine. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't organised any sort of armed response.
Well, this is a rather large vessel. How many do you think you can convert over?
Maybe a quarter, if we're lucky.
So, skeleton
I mean, we are
crew.
talking about Imperials, really.
So a skeleton crew to bring this back to wherever.
Hopefully get the hell out of here.
Well, if they would let me talk on the intercom.
We'll focus on killing the acolytes first, and then we'll worry about the rest.
Alright, so what are you all up to?
Back to the elevator.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. I hate sitting around and Ben sitting around here too damn long.
Agreed.
I bring the girl with me.
Alright.
There's no one in any of the other rooms up there. Just her.
Yes, sir.
The other cells were empty, one of which I had been in, and one of which the one had got disassembled by the demon. Yes.
Did anybody check up this way towards this security room?
Yeah, it's empty. Just a few tablets talking about baking.
Sister Panacea, did you make a friend?
Yep.
Net bonus from.
Well then,
Oh
let's
yeah,
get moving.
he's accepting a Papa Nurgle.
Right. Jack's going to use this opportunity to of his current gun of his plasma flask for a new one.
Yeah, Tommy, do you want me to give me control of that token, or?
Yeah, I'm just setting it up right now, so.
Oh, the things to do.
I'll be filling in the stats as I get the chance.
That's fine.
Yeah, you should see her in your list now.
Oh, the things I'm going to do to that Maria.
All right. Where are y'all off to?
Okay. Transit system or medical bay?
I shall call you Jesse 2.
You know.
Really? Really?
But we have to keep them organized somehow.
Yes, but Jesse 2? Isn't that kind of
Medical
tactless?
bay. Medical bay. I could pick up some hypodermic chemicals that I can test on Maria. See how she likes it.
So let's
Fine.
or transit.
What is your name anyway?
She looks at you and she goes, whatever they tell me it is.
Okay.
You know what? Jesse 2, I'm okay with that now.
Yay!
Ah, yes. My wonderfully reliable cornflake.
Cornflake. Preference, transit system or medical bay?
Transit system.
Transit system. So we've got one each. Solus, preference?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Really?
You guys are quite lucky. You all have received gifts from your gods. My god has sent a
I've received fuck all. I don't have a god.
murdered chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna hit transit system. Go ahead there.
All right. Enter top left corner.
So, which god is Solus attuned to?
Zeech.
Ah.
Nerd.
Okay.
Books for the nerd god.
And the lifted dings saying transportation journal Charlie 967. Please follow all safety instructions when entering and exiting the transit train.
Okay. That priest will go on your lead. Where would someone most likely say had to guard this place?
Well, I don't honestly know. Imperial ships' layouts have changed over the years. Very slightly. I would assume it would be similar to how the tech priest had arranged in the secondary battle bridge area.
So,
I'm missing.
Roll for. Someone want to roll for a general direction?
Well, there's only down and into the...
Right. So, head to the officers first, clear them out.
Yeah, may as well.
Agreed.
And you've got to drag your token, Len.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what's in here.
Sorry about that. Right, let's...
Okay. As you go up to the counter, you look over it, and you see the person who normally would have been attending to this is dead and on the floor behind it.
Ah.
Their head looks to be missing. Just a ragged neck stump where it should be continuing on.
Medica test to identify the type of weapon.
Go for it.
I'll do the same as well. Just so we've got a double.
I'm going to see what interesting things are about.
Ooh. Hey.
You both figure out that he took a bolter to the brain pan.
Friendly fire.
Sucks to be him.
Neat.
Well, I say friendly fire, unfriendly fire.
There is no friendly fire. There is only fire at the wrong target.
Friendly fire isn't.
Yeah.
So scrutiny to see if I find any goodies or useful items.
Awareness would be a search. Scrutiny is more for
Awareness.
checking against people.
Okay.
Whoever did this did it point.
Wow. I'm kind of oblivious, it seems, today. My brains are still scrambled by those inquisitorial concoctions.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Nope.
Fuck it, I may as well.
Well, Sister Panacea, you think you hear a faint little sound coming from somewhere to the south.
I think I hear something to the south.
Oh, hey, I just rolled awareness myself.
Dealer Jack, you're pretty sure that someone's talking, but it sounds really far away. Or at least muffled by several sets of walls.
Okay, far south, I think.
And the flake of corn actually succeeded. Holy shit.
To be honest, all of our awarenesses suck.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so keep moving south. I would like someone else to take point, considering.
I'm bored!
Fine. I'll spend an infamy point to heal, by the way.
Alright.
Jesse's, stay together.
Jesse 1, Jesse 2 stick together.
You have control over Jesse, or should, I think.
Well, minimum is 1, so I guess I'll just heal 1.
Yeah, you heal 1.
Thanks, corn, asshole.
It's blood for the blood god, not clotting for the clotting throne.
Anything down here?
As you go by, you start to notice that there's kind of an odd thing going on. There's not a lot of people talking. You'd expect a transportation junction to usually have people either coming off shift or going on shift, and
well, we have been on the
dead
ship
quiet.
For how long? Been on the ship for how long?
Right now, like about 13, 14 hours.
No,
How hot is that?
I know it's the Imperium, but they must eventually realize, hey, don't go there.
Only 150.
Hey, the trains still have to run on time.
176.
Yeah, but you don't want the trains running on time for the heretics. Oh, what am I saying, guys? The Imperium, they would care about more than 6.
Solus, throw me an awareness test.
So nothing in the side room over here?
Alright, as you go up to the door, it's very faint, it's very muffled. You can kind of just hear it if you put your ear up against the door. You hear a voice, and it sounds like it's saying Alpha 56, Chimera, Imperator.
So it's speaking in Imperial code.
Apparently.
And you keep listening, or I just presume like a little quick listen there.
Anyone else have any kind of knowledge for the Imperium?
Imperium in
Yes.
What does that translate to?
does what translating?
Like you got like a trade for cryptology or something that could fly in, or even a good Imperial Guard lore or something.
I have Imperial Guard, Imperial Navy, and Tactical Imperialis.
I have Imperial Guard.
I have Adeptus Arbites, Ecclesiarchy, and Bureaucracy.
All right, if you got Imperial Guard, go for it.
Yeah.
Nope and nope.
Oh, I got shit.
Cornflake Shrugs doesn't translate to anything from my circles.
Nothing I recognize.
If she did understand it, it would literally be that joke. It's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
I think we had that.
Are you gonna keep listening, Solus?
No, I'm going to open up the door.
All right.
Flamer at the ready.
Which door are we opening? Could someone just flash?
As you open the door, it gets a little louder. And you hear them finish Zeta Epsilon 56. And then the clear sound of someone running like hell as a klaxon starts to go off.
Why do they always set off the alarm?
Can I tell which way they ran?
It sounds like they're somewhere south of you. Like up the stairs, around the corner, and south somewhere.
Cornflake, go down to the south. Try and cut them off if they try and circle around us.
Cornflake heads south.
All right, and
Takes Jesse 1 with her.
Jesse 2 stays with Jesse 1.
Everyone stop. Throw me initiatives.
Initiative. I'm so much more peppy with coffee.
Yeah, Cornflakes has been doing pretty well.
Oh, most of you have a higher base initiative bonus than Cornflake, so I always expect to go like middle. So going like upper first is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. All the fun. All right. Cornflakes, you're first. As you hit that corner, you see the running figure that is just barreling up the stairs and right down the hallway to your right. Or to your left into the game, but right on the map.
Her?
Yep.
Does she have Imperial marks?
You see that she's wearing a similar suit of sin skin like the assassin that ambushed you in the Medicaid Bay.
Does it have marks of the Imperium on it?
No, no defining marks.
Is she carrying a weapon?
Carrying a bolter. And you can see some grenades on her belt.
Charge.
No, chill, just charge.
Hi, friendo!
Go for it.
Nope. And the follow-up. This one gets a higher than... Yeah, sword gets a better to hit roll. Does a lot less damage, though. Parry on a -21.
All right, let's see if she can dodge.
Dodge!
That is right. That's because you have...
No, she cannot. Throw me damage.
So you get an extra 5% to hit. Brings the axe down, whiffs it, but doesn't see the sword following up.
It just like kind of jukes out of the way of the axe blow and right into the sword strike.
Yep. That's why dual wielding different weapons is a better idea.
Well, part of it is the sword has a duelist grip, and the other part of it is, and the axe can't have that at all, and the other part is the sword has Unholy Union, so it gets an extra 5% to hit. Or 5% weapon skill for everything it does.
Nice.
Whereas the axe has Shattering, so it breaks stuff.
Yeah.
You see that sword just cut right through her thin skin and just leave this long, shallow cut across her chest as she tries to jump out of the way. But too late and too little.
End of my turn. You have +20 to hit me because I charged.
All right. Now, on a turn of something that you can't see, you hear a loud hissing noise as a seal is popped. A slam is something that sounds quite heavy, hits the floor of what you're pretty sure is the train from the direction it's coming from. A step comes out, and you hear a cry just screech through the air saying, "Ree!"
Did I just get autistically screeched at?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I have to take that?
Apparently so. Sister Panacea, you just heard all that noise. What are you up to?
Go here and look around corner.
Okay, throw me an awareness test. That's good enough as you look around the corner and you can just barely see coming out of the train car door behind a pillar a slim little bit of a figure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just got autistically screeched at. That's a thing. That happened.
Uh,
Alu Nurgbar, Nurgle Al-Qaeda.
yes.
Nurgle Qaeda. Really?
Take a shot at it.
All right, go for it. Minus 30 to the shot because you're kind of having to deal with a lot of cover. That's a pretty small shot to hit.
Yeah.
You just see your bolter slam into the pillar and it gouges out a little bit of the rockcrete there, but you haven't hit the target.
Some skull-headed dude just got out of the train.
All right, Solus. You just heard a bunch of noise, a screech, and Sister Pansy telling you a skull-headed guy just came off the train. What are you up to?
I got the screech set. I have to go to the bathroom because coffee.
So he doesn't look friendly then.
Ow, fuck, standing up hurts.
Well, I mean, you can't see him from where you are.
He's that way?
Yep,
Just kind of pointing off towards the train.
Yep.
Flamer time.
That one's going to need a plasma gun.
Gonna need a lot more than a plasma gun.
Yeah, that train's on fire now. As is that entire area.
Yep, passes its agility. Holy fuck.
You just let out this gout of flame. You see it scorching the platform. You see windows shattering as they're superheated. You see the seats on fire in the train. But you don't see a flaming skull-headed man there.
Yeah.
I don't think I got him.
So, Owensis, you've heard a commotion. You saw
Yeah.
cornflakes charge off. What are you up to?
I'm going to go investigate because I'm after. Turn around the corner and I see fighting. So I drop down there, look around the corner. Who is Cornflake fighting?
You recognize it as Maria.
Maria!
Okay.
I will fire my laser. No, that's going into melee. I don't want to do that because.
Well, you also moved a really long way. That would probably be.
Because the flying. So.
All right. Jesse, what are you up to?
Well, Jesse doesn't have skills to negate shooting in a melee. Jesse will take cover and do full aim.
All right. That's Maria's turn.
Oh, excuse me, you have plus 10% to hit me.
She seems to give a moment of glancing kind of behind her as the whole noise happened, and she glances back at Cornflakes and a prisoner that she recognizes now stepping out. And she decides to say, well, fuck this noise, and is going to give Cornflakes a free swing as she runs. Go ahead and take your free swing at her. With a plus 20 because she ran.
She ran past me?
Yeah, she just went, screw this noise, I'm out, I'm running, I don't even care if I'm giving you a free swing, I'm running.
Okay.
Wait, there's an exit back there? I thought that was just wall.
Yeah, there's another little exit back there.
That's with the Ooh.
One heck of a success.
Oh,
that's
nice.
nearly max damage.
Woohoo.
She may not.
Yeah,
be
but where
right
did
that
you
far.
hit?
21 would be.
If you say left leg, I'm gonna laugh.
Left arm.
No,
Ah,
it's an arm. All right. So, da-da-da.
This game system really hates left arms for some reason.
left limbs. Period. Arms, legs.
Yeah, that whole left side of the body is screwed.
All right. She runs past you. You swing that sword, and you just completely sever her left arm.
Hey, need a hand?
Oh,
It was there. I just went with it.
I mean, I can't blame you for going with it, but no.
And she fails her toughness test, so she just like takes 3 steps and dies from the shock of her limb being cut off.
Oh.
So, very dead.
I'm
Very,
waiting for
very
the guy
dead.
in power armor to come running up that I literally have trouble hurting, who just proceeds to beat the tar out of me 1 hit point at a time. Wow, Azel, really? Cornflake is handy?
Brumtish.
All right, Wheeler Jack. You heard a commotion. You heard a You heard shots being fired, and a flamer going off. What are you up to?
Right. Back down the hallway, or try and get a flank on whatever they're fighting.
That's what happened. I got an attack of opportunity.
Is anyone yelling for Jack in particular?
I shouted that there's a skull-faced man over here.
There's a pool of blood coming out from where Cornflake was.
I mean, I know that blood is probably not cornflakes, but just on the off
No,
chance.
you should go help them.
Yeah, I should go help
Just-
them from a game perspective.
Just on pure instinct, knowing what's probably going on over there, you should go help them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm over there, but I still don't have eyes on the target. So, movement's my action.
I built Cornflake.
All right,
Yes,
Cornflake.
Frost, really.
You just disarmed your opponent. What are you up to?
Oh!
Literally.
Are you going to make us fight the one-armed man?
Oh, the hand and arm
No.
puns.
No, one-armed person's dead.
Well, remember, you did kill her single-handedly.
Oh my god, she can give a hug just like I can right now with one arm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel bad for that one.
Mm-mm.
I literally just made a joke about my own injury at my own expense.
Say that like
about
it's
an
bad,
injury
but-
I inflicted. Cornflake will take a move action. And we'll take a full move action and use this corner here for cover to look around the corner to see what's going on. And that will be Cornflake's action.
And you see that thing up there.
Oh boy.
Does Conflict know what that thing is?
Oh, Raphael, Fiaura is projecting her injuries on her enemies.
All right, and on its turn, it's still letting out its weird, warbling, screeching battle cry of Re as it charges.
Charges who? Oh,
Ooh, it's
attack
got-
priest.
It wants to play.
Its battle cry is Re.
Yes, its battle cry is Re.
That's all they do is a high-pitched screeching sound, and then they attack.
I'm just picturing this now.
Hold on. Where's that?
Well, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oof. Failed dodge. Ouch.
And because it has razor sharp, it gets double pen for 10. As carrying, so I roll damage one more time. He'll take the 17.
Well, of course. Who's going to take the low roll?
Mm.
Ow!
Yeah, Solus is mildly unhappy at this.
And with his offhand, he's going to take a pistol shot at the murder lolly.
Hi everyone, I'll be okay for a second. I just spilled coffee all over my lap and tried to use the wrong arm to catch it at the same time.
Okay, you go see to yourself. Ooh.
Okay.
Dodged like a pro.
You managed to get out of the way of the executioner pistol. Shuck and jive like a pro.
Woohoo!
As you see, like, the wall behind you, like where its path went, just a big 2-foot hole where the wall used to be from the impact.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot a fun little thing. Do you have your staff out?
It's probably across her back at the moment since she...
Alright, so it's not actually readied up. Okay.
Yeah.
Sola should be glad for that.
There is I was deliberately not mentioning. Okay. So my turn?
Should be, unless the thing has anything else it can do.
No, it's Sister Pancea's turn.
So she will... Now, can she ready the staff as part of a move?
Yeah.
So yeah, she does, and then she swings at him.
All right. Roll it for me.
Why did you roll dodge? I mean, it's successful dodge, but...
Because he took a pistol shot at me.
Oh, right.
She's not rolled it yet. Ooh.
Don't you get flanking? Because
Yeah, I would get a team up bonus, so that hits.
It's yeah.
And the team up bonus, I think, is upgraded because I have the perk.
Okay.
All righty. Let's see if he can dodge. Apparently he's doing really well as he just shucks and jives, and you see him do a little spin as he gets out of the way and keeps on chilling. So Zolas, that probably hurt.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
The only thing I can do. Disengaging. So disengaging is a half action, or?
It's a full action that you get a half move out of it, but they don't get a free shot.
Considering how hard this puppy hits, good idea.
And then I'm going to heal with Infamy.
All right.
So I've got 4 Infamy points. Is it just 5 heal, or do I roll something again? Can't remember.
You would be 1d5 plus 1.
Well, no, it'd just be 1d5 because he doesn't have the 21-point corruption threshold.
Hmm.
Really good roll for it, though.
The question. Desecration first, or desecration later?
Body's not going anywhere.
Well,
True.
your call, Oensis. You've been hearing sounds of battle coming from up north, and
Well, because of flight, I can actually do a full move of 24, which would actually put me up here.
Just, yeah, knowing what we're facing, we're going to need everything.
And then I'll take a pot shot. Looks like the murder lolly could use a little help.
all right.
It can't dodge.
Yeah, he already used his reaction for the turn. Unless Assassin BS, he can take multiple reactions, but...
Yeah, there's a talent called Step Aside that gives you an extra.
And I miss. Good thing it's a reliable weapon. Miss so bad he doesn't even notice I shot over his head, like near the ceiling.
Anti-aircraft fire has been engaged. Yeah, you never know when those hell chickens are coming back.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Am I...
All right, Fiaura okay? Is she back yet?
Fee, no fee.
There's no image in the upper right corner, so she must still be taking care of herself.
All right, well, you can give her like a 4-minute or 5-minute break, whatever, until she comes back, or we hear
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a short break.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Get a chance to get up, stretch your legs, make sure you don't die.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
My chair's sitting over there drying. Stuff's cleaned off. My leg's a little red.
See, if you're not feeling so hot, we should probably stop now.
Yeah, how you doing, Fee?
Oh, I haven't been feeling hot all day. That's not the point.
I don't want you pushing yourself and hurting yourself and making things worse.
How much worse could I possibly make it? Never mind. I could
Do
actually
not
tear,
invoke
I could
that.
actually tear a stitch.
Yeah.
You guys want to make sure that you're okay and you'll be fine, and if not, then we can call it, or make sure you take care of yourself.
I'm trying.
As for what you missed, because I don't know if you could hear what was going on, Solus got beat up pretty badly, and you got the murder lollies trying to melee an Eversor.
Huh.
We could really do with cornflake. ASAP.
Solus got beat up.
Yep.
Yeah, he just had the unfortunate tendency to be in front and having shot a flamer at him.
Hello. Hello, Jesse.
Jesse runs up and takes cover at the corner. That's Jesse's action. Your turn, Jack.
Okie dokes. I can do a half move and then shoot, yes?
Yes, you can.
1 second. I need to actually
so
change
what's my half
pants.
move? Half movement is 4. I'm gonna try and get as close to flanking as
Shut up, you perverts. You're not gonna get to see me.
easily gets
You're
me
not gonna
there.
see my panties.
3 hexes at worst. And plasma gun. Let's do this. It's minus 20 for shooting into combat.
Yep.
So hits. Cannot aim. We are point blank. Yes. It's under 3.
Yeah, distance of 3 is point blank.
Wait. No. No, 4 meters.
Nah, you can move to 3. I mean, it's right next to you. It is in range anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so, oop. That actually helps me a good bit. Thank you. And fire. Modifier minus 20 for combat.
Yep.
Missed.
Oh, this is...
Yeah.
Alright. Sister Panacea and...
Okay, you know what?
Oh,
Putting on a
Wensis.
shirt
Throw me a
with one
D100.
arm
See who's lucky.
basically
Who gets the
disabled
low roll.
is really hard.
14.
Don't pull the stitches. Don't scratch at the wall. Let it heal up so you can stand big and tall.
Bobby, you there?
I think they might have gone on break.
Oh, yeah, because I announced that, like, right before she got back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You okay?
I'm out of breath putting on a damn shirt.
Well, that's not a good sign.
As much as I don't want to. I think that's a sign. I think I need a longer than 5-minute break. Don't worry, I'll resume something later tonight, but I don't think I can continue right this second. Not when I'm out of breath, just getting a shirt on.
Right.
Yeah, you, like I said, you take care of yourself. That's what's important here.
Yeah, well, shitty situation, and tearing a stitch or exacerbating it would be bad.
No.
So,
Whoa.
Xanatov's ghost, Azel, drinking buddy, James, really Azel, King Bronze, really drinking buddy. Thank you guys. And Azel, here's the hat. Thank you. I can't. Oof. I'm gonna go take a rest. I'll be back in like 3 or 4 hours probably, but I really need to just go lay down.